Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino. I guess this is kind of a heart-to-heart, but not fully a heart-to-heart. What should we talk about tonight, guys? There was a few things I was going to talk about tonight. First and foremost, I am done like dinner. The anger management class I took that I didn't actually need, I took because I knew I was going to get forced into it through the court system. So I was being proactive, and I took it. It was an intriguing 10-week program, very intriguing 10-week program, and we'll get back to that. What have I been doing the last 2 days? Other than working out and walking the dogs, I haven't really been doing much. I've been watching reruns of Dirty Jobs. I don't know how many of you watched Dirty Jobs in the past. I loved Dirty Jobs. Mike Rowe is awesome. At least he was in that show. He's done some not so often things since the show's been over. But excuse me, I've always enjoyed that show. I've enjoyed his sarcastic wisecracking. I enjoy just how bad he is at some of those jobs. And some of those jobs I would do, and some of those jobs there's no way in hell you could pay me enough to do them. My Rattler's empty. Excuse me. Woo. Okay, so we got another Rattler. And hey, Malton in Montreal's here. Good day, sir. How are you? How are you, sir? So yeah, like I said, I've been watching the sorry, I'm getting a whole bunch of Facebook messages and I'm trying to ignore them. At least right at this moment. There's a couple people talking to me, and I'll get to them both, but later. So yeah, Dirty Jobs. Now, unfortunately, if you watch Dirty Jobs on an Android box, none of the episodes are actually in proper order. It's a lot of older, long-running shows. None of the episodes are in proper running order. Like when I watched American Dad from season 1 to the end, nothing was in order. So you never really got the story slowly moving ahead. And for Dirty Jobs, it's sort of the same thing. You know, you go to a job that you wanted to see. You're like, oh yeah, I wanted to watch this. I remember this when I was a kid. Well, when I was younger. And you click on it, and it's not that. It's something totally different. So I don't even know if I'm going to see all the episodes or not. But I'm never alone. I have my dogs. But to answer your question, yes, I'm basically alone, just chatting up the shit tonight. Just chatting it up, seeing what's going on. I don't think anything is going on. I just, yeah, like I said, I'm just chatting it up. I have nothing else really to do right now. I want to go to bed, but if I go to bed now, I'm not going to. I'm going to be so tired come the morning, and then come tomorrow night when I'm at work, it's going to be stupid. No, like I started, Tuesday was my last anger management course. Again, I didn't really need anger management. I took it because my ex-wife was going to force it upon me as a condition to see my kids. So I did it before a judge forced me into it. And yeah, it was 10 weeks. It was $150 for 10 weeks. And let me tell you, yeah, I do feel like it was a a waste of my 10 weeks. Yeah, I slept a good deal last night too, to be honest with you. I went to bed at 2 and I think I got out of bed at like 11:30. Well, that's a lie. I got out of bed at 6 to let the dogs out. Then I got out of bed again at 10 to let the dogs out, but I didn't actually wake up until about 11:30. Is what it is, though. Met some interesting people in the class. I did hook up a pseudo job through the class, and by pseudo job, I do mean I am talking about mental health issues with some teenage kids now through the group that put on the anger management course. My cognitive behavioral therapy ends next Tuesday, so that's my my last CBT course, and then I still have 28 weeks of dialectical. So dialectical behavioral therapy every Monday morning. When I'm done my dialectical, I get to come off my meds. If I'm still not better, I have to go back on my meds and go to level 2 dialectical, which is 2 years instead of 36 weeks. So I'm really hoping not to have to do that. The thing was, Malton in Montreal, none of them were really angry. Most of the people there were there through divorce court hearings, basically forced into it. The class started with 15 people. The class ended with 3 of us, and two of the people probably should have been there. Everybody else probably shouldn't have been there. And you sit there and you listen to them, and you're sitting there listening, and they're trying to facilitate conversation and everything. And you realize just how little some of the people that put on these courses know about the topic, mostly because they're young. Like our facilitators were probably 24 and 25, and everybody sitting in that course was between 30 and 50. I don't want to belittle them or anything, but they didn't have the same life experiences at all. So having them preach to you about things when they're just out of college and just out of university and all that, it's just a weird thing. It's a weird thing. I won't be able to, sir. I'll be at my place of employment. I don't get weekends off. Thanksgiving weekend will be my next weekend off, so maybe then. But yeah, it's one of those things where you sit there and you wonder what's going on. Like my cognitive behavioral therapy and my dialectical behavioral therapy, both of those are done by, well, one is a mental health nurse, and the other one is a social worker and 2 psychologists. And these are people that are actually educated. The mental health nurse, actually, he has had some history of problems. The social worker and the other one has had some history of problems, and that's why he became a social worker. And I mean, that's how you connect to these people more, and that's how these people connect to you more, and that's how you learn better. Like I was sitting there, and I spent the entire 10 weeks watching the people in the class with me. And you watch the people in the class with you, and you realize that none of them are paying any attention to anything because they just don't care. And they don't care because, again, they can't connect to these people. Like you have a person that's been convicted of assault 56 times. You think a 24-year-old girl is going to do anything to connect with him? You know, you have say a person that is a recovering drug addict who may or may not have stabbed their ex. They're not going to connect with this 24-year-old girl either. I mean, it's one of those, and you're sitting there wondering why you're here. You're sitting there going, why am I even here? Why would I even bring myself here? Why didn't I wait till a judge forced me here? And then you remember that you're just saving yourself 10 weeks worth of anguish by doing it ahead of time. And I mean, that's the only good thing going by it, is that I did it in a way that it was taken care of before it ended up being something I had to do. Malted in Montreal has some more comments over here. Okay, be right back another time. Looked, be right back, buddy. Okay, there is a second person in here. Good day to whoever you are. We're just chatting about nonsense, basically, both stuff that's going on personally and stuff that I'm doing recently. Me and Chris should be starting the Niagara food review sometime soon. Hopefully that happens in the near future. So that'll be something that at least shouldn't get a not suitable for advertisers hit. Not that I actually make much money on YouTube at all, but basically every one of my videos now is not suitable because of the beer thing in it. I'm actually going to put a few up without the Albino Rhino beer review tag and see what happens, see if they get hit right off the bat or not. The dogs are doing good. They both jump in the shower now when I take a shower, so that's an intriguing thing to deal with. Not something I ever really expected to have happen. I mean, I've never really had dogs that jump into the shower with you. That's just weird to me. And I mean, right now they're what, 39 and 41 pounds. What am I going to do when they're like 100 and 100 pounds? You know, like it's going to be a bad time to have them both jumping in the shower with me, and they both sleep with me. So when they're both big, it's going to be an intriguing time. Did some more. Oh, Jason Voorhees malted. Good day, Jason Voorhees. Did a bunch more shower reviews recently. They'll get snuck into other reviews. The camera does have to be recharged now, but I have to find the proper USB cable for it. I don't have one that I can find right now. I don't even know what it is. It looks like probably a USB-A, like the mini USB-A. Because B is basically what the Androids use, and C is what the new Androids use. I can't tell what it is, but if it doesn't work, I can just use the GoPro. I'll just have to put the GoPro in its little housing because I have the older one. But this is what I like to use for the shower reviews. Put that right back there. That's only there until I find the charger so I can charge it. I have so many cell phones sitting around the house right now because, you know, I'm Irish and I just keep everything because you never know when you're going to use it. So I got to put the extra cell phones. I got to charge them up, turn them off, and put them in the screwing around camera bag. I'll probably put the good extra cell phone in the professional. No, maybe not even the professional camera bag, the on location camera bag, and the older cell phone in the screwing around camera bag. Basically, it's just to have a 64 and 32 gigs of extra footage available to me. And the only reason I use them is for that, as I said. Excuse me. What are we at? We're at end of August. Still haven't seen my kids. Hopefully soon. The X won't let me unless we go through Path Stones at all. I won't have my Path Stones intake interview until tomorrow. So it'll be another 4 weeks or so before I see them, but at least now there is a timeline for me to see them. It's a good thing going. Lovers of beer and whiskey unite. When I drank hard liquor, it was always gin and whiskey. Those were the two hard liquors I'd drink. I wouldn't touch rum. Didn't really like rum. Hated tequila. And I'd given myself alcohol poisoning on vodka. So even the smell of vodka just turns my stomach. When I pour a vodka drink at work, I even get the heebie-jeebies from it if I smell it. Gin and whiskey are what I drank. I have one bottle of whiskey left in the house, and it's a Coeur de Bois. So from Domaine Pinnacle, their maple whiskey. It's my favorite maple whiskey ever made. I didn't care for the Tap 357 or the Crown or the what was the other one? Sortilege. The Coeur de Bois was my maple whiskey of choice. I also have the only other harder liquor I have in the house is a bottle of Domaine Pinnacle 1859, which is their ice cider aged for 2 years in Appalachian brandy barrels, and it's a beautiful, beautiful liqueur as well. But those are the only two things I have left in the house. All the other 150 bottles I had are gone. Some of them poured down the drain, and most of them given away to a coworker. So what do we have? We have 5 viewers. First off, you guys say hello, say hi. Let's talk. We can talk about anything. I'm really enjoying basically getting bitched at right now on Facebook by 3 different people. Sugar is harder to kick than alcohol, I think, in the most part there of Jason Voorhees. I always found it like, and caffeine in general. I've had a few odd coffees here and there with people now, but when you cut caffeine and sugar at the same time, bad things happen to my body, at least to me, and probably happens to most of you. But like when I stopped drinking pop, my God, bad things happened. My whole body shook. I felt like death. I actually think that's part of my problem right now. Is I had a couple pops last week with a buddy of mine, and the last few days, like I've been working out hard and trying to get back in shape. And the last few days, I've had no energy at all. All I've wanted to do is sleep, and I have a feeling it's because I drank pop again, and then I, like usual, went cold turkey on it. So I think my body's going, "What the fuck did you do to me again?" It is what it is. I was wondering why I'm getting hot in the room. Like I'm like, my central air is on and it's not hot out. Like I could probably turn my central air off and open the windows. But why am I getting so the Shepherd English Mastiff is sleeping on top of the vent. That's what she does. She takes the vents for herself. She makes sure that she gets all the cold air. Nobody else can have any. She does it in whatever room you're in. We go into the living room, boom, on top of the living room vent. We are in the kitchen, on top of the kitchen vent. It doesn't matter what room you're in, she's sleeping on the vent. Yeah, I drink one energy drink a year, to be honest with you, Voorhees. One energy drink a year. At my work on New Year's Eve, they'll give out Red Bulls. And I drink one Red Bull a year, and it's that day. And about 2 hours later, I feel like dying. And I ask myself why I did it. And then the next year, I do it again. And it just goes down like that. My AC stopped working last year at the near the end of August. It stopped working, and what happened was the oh fuck, I can't even think now. I'm sleeping so much and my brain still isn't working. Fucking. Oh, why can't I remember this? I fucking used to do a lot of fucking electronic work too. Oh, the fucking. The The capacitor, holy shit. Wow, I can't believe I brain farted that long. The capacitor blew on it. The motor starting capacitor blew. Drunken one. What? Yeah, almost. Yeah, the capacitor blew on it. So my compressor would still. I'm wearing rugby shorts. Yeah, my compressor would still work, but my compressor would still work, but the blades wouldn't turn. I'd have to get a stick and spin the blades to actually start it up. And I was going to get my ex-wife before she left to just read the numbers for me so I could order a new capacitor online. And that didn't happen because she left before we did that. So yeah, we did not get to fix it. Did not get to fix it at all. And I ended up having to pay somebody because I couldn't get anyone here to go and fix it properly. Yeah, but you typed it wrong, drunken one. I'm going to blame it on the Texan. You said it with the Texas twang there. You typed it with the Texas twang. Oh. Yeah, Malted has asked me, Jason, to go over to his channel, but he does his live show on a day that I'll never be able to join him, basically, unless something amazing happens. Maybe one Saturday I'll go into work and I won't have a spot, and I'll come home and then I'll go on it because all my friends will be at work working. So if that happens, yeah, I'll join you. But other than that, I'm pretty much. Oh, we're up to 8 viewers, and 3 of you are talking to me. Come on, guys, chat. It's just me. So right now it is what we can discuss. We talked last night about possibly doing a charity stream. We do have excuse me. We do have super chat set up. So we were thinking about doing a charity stream where we did a 24-hour stream, and we'd stay online and talk for 24 hours. I'd even put a bucket beside me so I didn't have to go anywhere. I'll get somebody to come over and watch my dogs so I can stay on camera the whole time. And yeah, we talked about a 24-hour stream and doing it for charity. And I don't know if that is anything that anyone would even be interested in, but I would find a panel of people that were willing to do it with me. And we'd go from there and see what happens. What charity we would do, we'd still discuss if people were actually even interested in it. And again, that only matters if I can actually drum up enough viewership for it. I mean, we normally hit about 15 viewers when we do our live streams, usually anywhere from 8 to 15, but that's not enough for a live stream type of thing like that. But we've talked about it because, as most of you know, most of the things I do are all charity based, be it the brewing I do with other breweries or the beer festivals I ran, anything like that. It's always done for charity. So I had thought about it, and we'll see if it ends up happening or not. But I just thought I'd throw it out there. That is something we have talked about. What we would do for 24 fucking hours, I have no clue, but we'll figure out something, I'm sure. Yeah, it's true. Voorhees, most beer and wine reviewers do dabble in the occasional spirits. I dabble in them, but I try not to drink the spirits, mostly because of past experiences and past problems. So I try not to drink the hard spirits very often. But yeah, I've done a good deal of spirit reviews. They're nowhere near as good as my beer reviews because I don't like. I understand how to distill. I've been to enough distilleries and learned about it enough, but I'm not as well versed in distilling as I am in fermenting. Probably why I could do wine reviews if I wanted to, but at the same time, I don't like the taste of wine. And I find that there isn't as much variance in flavors in wine as there is in beer. And people might think that's disgusting, but yeah. Your screen keeps freezing up every few seconds. Luckily for me, it's not on my end this time. Yesterday, I was having some screen lockup problems and some whole internet lockup problems, but tonight it seems okay. And there is always that. So Dirty Jobs, like I said, I'm on season 2 now. Whether or not I've actually watched up until season 2 through the Android boxes mix matching of episodes, I'm still on season 2. I'm on like episode 12 of season 2. I do skip through some of the jobs because I just don't care about some of them. But I am there watching the stuff, and I always enjoyed it when I was younger. So it was an intriguing thing to see now, again, years later. And like I said, I've always liked Mike Rowe on that show, and still do. Oh God! All I've drank tonight is 2 Radlers, and I have the burp something fierce. Something fierce. Oh, we're losing all of our viewers. That's okay though. You guys just go. It's all good. Again, I'm just rambling right now. I have, like I said, I've finished the anger management. I'm almost done the CBT. I'm partway through the dialectical. Going back to work is intriguing. It's a hard time, to be honest with you, going back to work after being off that long. One, because my hours are so weird. So going back to it after being off as long as I've been off is a strange thing. But also you have the fact that when I went on my leave, I was taken out of work by 4 OPP officers, 4 NRP officers, and two paramedics. So I was walked out by a very large group plus security guards, and they walked me straight across the floor in front of everybody, all customers and staff. So there was a lot of talking for months. So I didn't really want to go back, to be honest with you. If it wasn't for the pay and the benefits I get, I wouldn't have went back. I would have stayed away from that place because it's stressful to walk back into that after what happened. Hey, Kent Beer Reviews is here. Good day, Craig. I'll read what you had to say there in a moment. But yeah, so is he? He is too. His head is on the pillow. Drunken one is here. Sort of.
Good afternoon, sir. Oh, I think I might have you. Oh, okay. I thought I had you muted or something.
No.
All right. How's you this evening?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, all right. These damn live chats get me drunk. I wasn't going to get on one tonight.
Hey, we don't do anything. You do it all to yourself.
I know, right?
Jason Voorhees, the first time I had a beer out of a bottle, also one of the first I enjoyed, was Newcastle. My beer drinking friend said it's more of a slow burn. You're used to taking shots. Same guy who spit out Rogue Hazelnut Brown Nectar. This beer tastes like coffee. Kent Beer Reviews. Hi, mate. You just started an offline chat. Didn't realize you were on. Okay to join? Yeah, I just sent you a invite. And Malted in Montreal wants an invite too. You guys are all welcome to join. I was just chatting because I had nothing else to do. Like I said, my house is clean. My dogs are walked. I already worked out for the night. I had nothing to do.
Right.
Nothing to do. I might as well do something.
That was good, boy. I made potato soup for dinner for the family, and figured it was time I played on the computer a little bit.
I just sent you the invite there, Malted. Yeah, I didn't make anything for dinner. I haven't actually made things for dinner in a while.
Right.
Well, I've been since she left, I've been slowly emptying freezers, right? Like eating everything in the freezers so that I can unplug the extra fridges and stuff in the house. So I emptied one freezer already, and I'm working on the second, the basement freezer, the chest freezer that I know she's going to want to take when everything's said and done. So I'm trying to empty it out, and once it's empty, I'll unplug it too and save another like $15 a month in electricity, and things will.
It all adds up.
Like the beer fridge is unplugged because why even have the beer fridge plugged in? I don't fucking keep my beer in it. I drink my beer warm, so it doesn't matter to me.
There you go. Warm beer.
You guys can hear me okay?
Yes,
sir.
Cool. I'm gonna get a drink. Hold on.
So yeah.
What's up, Jason? Jason Voorhees. He actually watches my show. It's the first time I've seen one of my viewers on your show, buddy. So I just want to say hi to him.
Right ahead.
One second.
Oh.
Gonna get out of the living room. My wife's watching TV. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt.
No worries.
Wow.
Right.
Just chilling.
Yeah, no.
I don't got no.
Go ahead.
I don't got no beer in the house, so I'm gonna have to whiskey it up like always. I didn't. This is impromptu coming on, but gonna do some Ball Blair 2005.
Oh, yeah.
12-year-old Scotch.
Nice.
I love the sound of whiskey bottles when the cork's pulled.
They're tight. I love the beer tuber community. I'm telling you guys, I love watching you guys. I've recently had kind of falling out with the whiskey community. I'm a little too much of a black sheep, and I don't really follow the crowd with them. So they're kind of getting annoyed with my antics and my my swearing, and I don't know, just everything. That's why I kind of like you guys better. You're a lot more of a chill crowd.
Yeah, we're laid back like that.
Some of us are.
Yeah.
But you eyeing me like that. That's what you do.
Just you know, what like everyone's trying to be family friendly on the whiskey community, and I'm finding it's becoming really like about, I don't know, marketing and trying to make cash, and I don't know, like we were laughing about it. We were talking about it last time, Rhino, about how all these groups are just like, I don't know, trying to make money off of, and you can't make money off of YouTube, and people need to like relax on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's just a hobby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that fun to drink with
Well,
people online.
I'm at the point now where every single one of my videos that goes up gets the flag right away now.
Yeah. I've got the AdSense on, but it's more of a game, you know. It's just like kind of fun to see, like, ooh, I made $1.50 this month. Awesome. This video made 70 cents, but the bottle cost me $250. I almost broke even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I just find it funny that they're all selling T-shirts now, and everything. It's just kind of funny. I'm like, who do you get? Like, honestly, do you really think you're celebrities, man? It's YouTube, you know. Don't want to be. I don't want to be a hater, but it's just kind of funny. Like, and they kind of take themselves real serious.
Yeah, there's no money in it for sure. And by the time you try to make money with it, you'll probably end up hating it. Like any other job, you'll just get to where it's not even fun to do. So
exactly, I agree. I kind of got into this stupid competition with everybody about like trying to get more subs and trying to become more popular and trying to like, I don't know. And then I realized like I didn't like doing my reviews anymore. I was like, eh.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot of people that put a lot of time and effort into their reviews. They'll do a lot of production value and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. I mean, there's no fun in it when you're, and that's it. I know I'm not making anything off of it. I'm doing it because I want to do it, and I'm doing it to continue growing the list of people I'm connected with, which actually helps out for my festival. And I have no reason to put all that time and effort into it like other people are, because why would you? You're not making anything on it.
Yeah.
So my time is more important than that. That's why my videos have almost nothing to them. If I do them on the cell phone, they go directly on the internet. And if I do them on the video camera, all that I do is cut me walking to the camera out. Like walking to the camera to turn it off and walking to the table after I turn it on. Everything else is there.
No, you're authentic, man. I like watching you. There's a guy in the whiskey community that's like that. His name's Food Quig. I don't know if you've seen him.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
What the hell was that with Rod? Did he just show up to be like, fuck you?
Yeah, I get it. I'm joking.
Hey, you seen Kenny or Greg?
He's back.
Yeah, he's got a storm going up there.
Rod, I really thought, Rod, that was just you coming in being like, fuck you, Albino, and leaving.
Rob, you're American, right?
I'm working well. Can you send me another one? Because it's like not even opening my damn screen up all the way.
Rob, you're American, right?
I'm American.
Who survived longer underwater, Whitney Houston or Houston?
I'm just going to turn the volume. I'm just turning the volume down.
I said, who survived underwater longer, Whitney Houston or Houston?
Oh, that's horrible. That is terrible. That's terrible. Drogon was right down there outside of Houston, man. Yeah, he can have people affected. He shouldn't be saying those kind of jokes. Yeah. Even I draw the line at some point.
Yeah, that's final.
I got an evil sense of humor. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I usually do too. I'm just saying.
I do get it.
Too soon. It's too soon. That's what I'm saying. But I'm trying to get this link to work right because my screen won't open all the way up. So
that just means you don't get to look at our beautiful faces.
I was like, all shrunken down. Let me see. Somebody shoot me the link on Facebook or something or Google Plus.
So that'd be the shrunken one.
Yeah, let's shrink it. Copy the link right now. I
don't think I actually have you on Facebook, Rod.
You don't have me on Facebook? You got me on Google Plus though. Craig has me on Facebook.
Oh no. Well.
Hold on, Ryan. I'll send you something.
Okay. Where's Joe at? Joe said he'd be around tonight.
Oh, Joe. He was so drunk last night, he's probably still hungover.
I think Joe's pissed at me right now.
They were still there.
Still there. Sorry.
I was up drinking with them. Well, we went offline last night at 11-ish. I left. We talked offline for a while. At about midnight, I left. I came back on at 1 until about 1:45, and they were still on. Then I went off to sleep. I got back on at 2:30, and they were all still there. And Joe was drinking like 11% alcohol beer.
Brilliant.
I think Joe's hungover.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know when we went to bed. I want to say it was close to about 5 here.
The last time I came online was when was right after Paul pissed off Redbeard and Redbeard left.
Yeah, Redbeard, he's good.
Was that bit online or was that offline?
No, that was offline.
Offline, yeah.
No, that's a shame.
Yeah, Redbeard looks like he's got a temper.
Well, Redbeard got pissed off last night. Huh?
Well, as soon as Redbeard joined, it was like 2 a.m. where I am. I'm like, I'm knackered, and like that's where I left it. I always miss the juicy bits. Always.
Yeah,
it's usually when it's not live anymore when we go offline.
What part of England are you from, Kent?
Basically East Kent. I'm from like a place called Ramsgate, which is like about 5 miles north of Sandwich. A place called Sandwich. Sometimes they play the they play the British Open at Royal St George's golf course. If that makes sense. If you're into your golf, then I'm not far from that.
Cool. I don't watch golf, but it's cool.
No, but but East Kent is right at the very East Kent.
Cool.
I can see France where I am on a clear day.
You're like the British Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
He can't see Russia.
I can see France.
No, not. I can see it from a plane, or if it doesn't get shot down, of course. Oh, but yeah, no. Yeah, so I'm at East Kent.
Well, I was saying something earlier, but much people joining. Oh, Kent's back. Brent's back. What I was saying is in the whiskey community, one of the channels that reminds me a lot of Albino Rhino is Food Quig. If any of you guys have ever checked him out, he's really authentic, doesn't care about trying to make money or anything like that, and he just kind of does these live shows where he goes like and drinks like almost like a full bottle of whiskey through the night and just starts talking with people. And he ends up having like
wow.
They were up until 5 a.m. They were up until 5 a.m.
That sounds like a live album.
No, he'll do 7-hour shows nonstop.
Yeah, well, broadcast you know. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a lot of beer, but I stick to beer. I know where I am with that, you know.
Yeah, no, I like beer, but I just didn't have any in the house tonight, so I got the scotch. But...
That's fair dues. That's fair dues.
I still can't believe you idiots stayed up until 5 a.m. last night.
Oh, yeah. That's probably why I didn't wake up until noon today.
I mean, sometimes I've been on the chat and I sign off at 7:30 in the morning UK time. It's normally when my missus is, normally when my partner is in London. She's not generally here.
I'm still married. If I do that, my wife will kill me. I got to get off at like around like 1. We're in a 4.5 condo, so
yeah, but, I might do it to piss her off, but yeah.
Drunken One, Joe, Paul, and Chris were up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, excellent stuff. And that's their time. That's cool. So 5 a.m. Fuck me. That's 10 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
That's 10 a.m. my time. Like, nah, I can't be doing that. I might have some breakfast and then join or something. You know, but...
Yes, Mr. Voorhees, Rod does have a YouTube channel. Rod can go ahead and tell you it.
I do have a YouTube channel. Am I supposed to talk about a YouTube channel now?
Somebody asked if you had a YouTube channel.
Rod J. Beer Ventures, talking beer, home brewing, different interviews, all kinds of different stuff there. And I'm watching Ohio State get SmackDown right now, although they did just score a touchdown.
Type something in the chat there, Rod. That way you go to your channel.
In the video chat or the
the one that the YouTube one where I can see it.
All right, I gotta pull it up here. Yeah, today's the kickoff of college football, and Ohio State's in a battle right now.
Do you know how much college football I watch? Can you guess?
Probably zero.
You got it.
But you're a hell of a hockey fan.
Yeah. Albino, what do you think this year? Do you think Shabbat's going to be playing on the team, or do you think he's going to be staying in? Well, it's no longer Bingo now. They're in. I forget where they're at now. But do you think he's going to be playing in the AHL, or do you think he's going to be joining up with the Sens?
Unless the Sens trade somebody, I think he's going to be in the AHL.
Yeah. You think we're going to be better this year than last year?
Nope.
Minus Mathot?
I don't even care about losing the thought. We just they don't care. Like Ottawa's this team that sits there, and anytime they do okay, they're like, we don't have to do anything.
I don't think it is. I think it's the players are just fed up of Melnick's cheap ass. Like, I honestly think they're just, even though now we're like in the top 10 of spending in the league, it's like we made it to the finals last year. It's time for you to, put some fucking money in the team. And
well, he can't put any money in the team, because if he puts any money in the team with the bad signings they've had before, they don't get to keep Erik Karlsson or anybody else.
I don't know, man. I think that they did a shit job at the offseason where they fucked over Phaneuf, who was probably our best defender on the team, like after like Karlsson, of course. And, they just tried to get rid of him for that $7 million. And they got what they deserved. Phaneuf said, fuck you, I'm not going to do it. I'm not leaving. So I don't know.
Well, Phaneuf was a better defenseman than Methot anyway.
Yeah, he was. That's the thing I don't understand. Why they tried to force Phaneuf out, man. They could have just protected Methot and let Ceci go. I don't understand what's this love affair with Ceci, who kind of sucks, other than the $1.5 million.
Welcome to all the Americans and the UK guy that don't know anything about what we're talking about.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, you're talking? I didn't realize you were talking. Sorry.
I play NHL 17.
Yeah, you do. You're lucky I don't play against you.
I know some of these players.
I know a few players, but that's another thing.
Sorry, I killed the chat. Yeah, I said I feel bad. I killed the chat.
Yeah.
I was listening.
My bad.
No, yeah, Rod, you're lucky that I don't have the same system as you, or you'd lose to a blind guy.
Oh,
oh. Didn't see that.
Dan lives with that damn game. And like I said, he had BS goals that scored. Freaking glitch.
No, does he do the across the front of the net goal scoring?
He didn't do that. Somehow he scored from the side and went under the net. Freaking Joe was watching. Like, that's not even a goal. I was like, how's that a goal? It went under the freaking side of the net. He's a good player, though. But
what's up with yourself, Chris? What the hell do you keep saying sup to us all for? You don't want to join us? I thought you were with your brother. You were too good to do anything with me tonight because you were with your brother.
I didn't say YouTube channel. I meant to say YouTube channel. Fuck you, autocorrect.
Right.
I finally had Doom tonight. I was happy to finally get that one. Founder's Doom beer tonight.
Hell yeah.
I told Craig, you drink a lot more when the company's picking up the tab, that's for sure.
Yeah, right. Shame we can do takeouts. I'll be like, I love this, and this.
Yeah.
It's hard to find any good American microbrewery style beers in Quebec.
Thanks for the free reviews.
I picked up a couple cases today of Bell's barley wine. And I sold one by the time I was at work.
Bell's barley wine, eh?
Yeah, Bell's. Why do I have this thing on? That's not the right thing. Let me see what the name of it is here. I sent a picture to Joe, and then Joe didn't respond. Like, Joe was like upset.
Bonged out.
No, I told you, Joe's been passed out all day.
Well, he was responding up to that point.
And then you sent him a picture of your
picture of two cases together.
Oh, your barley one.
Third old ale, 10.2 ABV. So I picked up two cases.
Yeah, it's probably made him sick. You probably made him sick even more, literally. Oh, beer.
I think it was a Bell's barley wine he was drinking last night or something. No, what was it? Saturn is his big one.
Well, he told me he had this one before. He really liked it as well.
Yeah, it was a barley wine, though. That's what he's saying.
So 10.2 ABV.
I'm sorry if I'm ignorant. What's a barley wine?
It's another beer style. It's kind of like one of the strongest styles you can get. malty.
It's like a really strong dark ale. Kind of.
Yeah, lower carbonation.
It's a wine made from barley instead of grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, they're usually higher ABV, so this one's like 10.2, but you kind of just sit there and enjoy it.
I got it.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
They're generally ranged, but well, my knowledge anyway, which is very limited, is between about a 9 and a 13-14% kind of beer.
Yeah.
It's a sipping beer, of course. So it's
and
not
English barley wines are so much better than American barley wines.
I've not tried too many American ones, so
don't do it.
It's a different style. You can't say better. It's different.
No, they're better. Better.
I still, yeah. You didn't? Oh, the English ones. Okay, yeah, I get that. No, but I'm still intrigued though, even though I've never tried one. It's like some of the macro beers that I've never tried in America, although they're going to be pretty crap. Like,
if I do get an American barley wine, I let it sit for about 2 years, so it basically becomes an English barley wine anyway.
Oh yeah, so it develops to a better kind of. Yeah, I'll get that.
That's a good thing. These ones I got like 2015 edition, so they're already seller too.
Yeah, I mean, I've got one downstairs that I really want to crack open, but I'm just going to leave it for another couple of years. I'm just going to do it. It's a collaboration with a New Zealand brewery as well. It's like that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I got to get more adventurous when it comes to beer. I kind of tend to stick to stouts, ambers, and reds. I don't know.
Like malty, kind of that syrupy type texture, a little bit strong alcohol. I mean, that's getting to the barley wine type area.
I just can't take the IPAs. I can take like a little glass of the stuff, but it's just too freaking bitter, man. I don't know. I can't do it.
No hops for this guy.
Yeah, I can't. I'm trying, but I just I don't know.
Your palate will change over periods too. So
it's weird though. It's weird because I love whiskey, so I would think that I would like the bitterish kind of taste and stuff, but I don't know. It just won't. It doesn't go with me.
Yeah.
Jamie says it tastes like boozy raisin juice.
Yeah, you do get the dark fruit in there for sure, though. You get raisin, you get licorice, you get plum. Depending.
I just find it tastes like grapefruit juice all the time, but like super bitter, gone bad grapefruit juice. But I don't know.
Oh, yes, you are, Chris. You're a fan of the barley wines. Don't lie.
He'll drink it if it's in front of him.
Yeah, if he comes over and I give it to him, he'll drink it.
I don't really like this, but I'll finish it. Oh. He's like, nope. I'm going to call BS on that. I think he'll finish it.
I'm on my phone, so I can't see the chat. I don't know what's going on.
In the basement is the 9 that he would finish a barley wine.
I'm just
I don't think I'm great for a beer, like, actually.
Have y'all tried one of
these? You're such an asshole, Chris.
Santo?
That's no, I've never had that.
What is that one?
Santo?
Oh, Santo. No. That's the one your wife got you that set, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's from St. Arnold's. Right out of Houston.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, really. I mean, when it comes to ABV or whatever. It's kind of a
okay. Two things. First off, to both Jamie and Chris, enough Mr. Peters references.
Oh, I've looked on there.
Is there a Mr. Peters reference out there?
I love stouts, porters, and ales from the country. Shotgun.
I love stouts.
I don't. Well, I'll shotgun like this.
Oh, shotgun brewski, yeah.
I'm a bit behind.
He's shotgun it to the top or the bottom. If it's going to the top, it's not really shotgunning.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, Rhino, next year when weed gets legalized in Canada, are you going to start reviewing weed?
Probably not.
Fucking hell.
No.
From an undisclosed location?
No, it's going to be legal. He doesn't even have to do it undisclosed.
It doesn't mean it'd be legal for me to do anything on YouTube with it.
There's people that do that on YouTube all the time.
Yeah, and usually once they get caught, they lose their channel.
Oh, really?
You do on Periscope too.
Yeah, I won't name any names, but yeah, there's a couple channels that do
Oh, no,
that.
I know people that do it too. It's just they don't get caught by the YouTube algorithms.
I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on TV.
Wink, wink.
I don't do the shotgun the proper way because the last time I did, I stabbed myself. So I don't.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, it's like that's not really shotgun.
No. I'll show the Drew, but the last time I put a knife through a can, I put the knife through my hand too. So I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Right. No. That's a big.
I had a question yesterday about the YouTube layout. I didn't realize it. Then later on, I looked at it. I think they did change their layout. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it looks like a fucking. It looks like a stupid fucking moron. Piece of fucking shit. Piece of fucking shit mobile site now.
Well, that's what they do it to Facebook. They do it to fucking Facebook every fucking 3 days. It changes. And I don't even know what the fuck's going on in that messenger.
I hate that shit. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, no, it literally looks like literally looks like it's a mobile site now.
Well, I think that's what they're trying to do is make it to where it's easier on mobile.
So many people.
Yeah, I'd say when they changed it though.
Did you really go out to the living room, bring every fucking bone up onto the bed so she can't get any bone? Goddamn dogs!
I need a beer. I'll be right back.
Dog. Go away.
Right.
I'd rather keep it beer than bones.
Well, no, the dogs have 15 bones in the living room. The one dog that can jump went out and he took all 15 bones and jumped up on the bed with them because the other dog won't jump up on the bed. So she's on the ground growling at him because he has all the bones on the bed, and he's looking at her with this fucking mountain of 15 bones around him.
Nice.
Somebody else.
Hardcore. Hello, Joe.
He's muted.
Average Joe.
He doesn't want us to know how hungover he is.
Well, he's definitely there.
Somebody crap, that's this guy.
You know what? It's not him, it's his dad. It's his dad there.
All right, number one.
Anyway.
Fuck you. Number two, totally not hungover, but I was. Number three, into the beer.
You've just justified yourself, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Did your dad have to hold your head for you again?
I hold your hair back for you.
I truly wish he would have. It would have helped a lot.
Well, welcome, my friend. Nice to see you.
Yes, welcome, Joe. How was that barley wine this morning?
It was coming back. No, I'm just kidding. The peanut butter and jelly at like 4 a.m. was somewhat of a mistake, just based on how I felt the rest of today.
That would have been 9 a.m. my time, so I shut off at 2 a.m. my time, so you were just getting going, you know.
Paul and Drunken One were trying to talk me into drinking more after I already had like 7 or 8 beers, and I'm like, no, I'm feeling good, but I'm hungry. And then somehow peanut butter and jelly got involved, and I was like, I'll go make a sandwich. And I did, and then I came back. I was like, oh, it's great. And then when I woke up today, I was like, bad mistake, that peanut butter and jelly.
It's Joe.
It was nothing to do with the beer. It's actually just that peanut.
And no, it's the peanut butter and jelly. I was like burping it up, and I was tasting it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, gross.
If I'd have been fine,
it would have been better if you had some sriracha on there.
I remember we did that once before.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
We did that on a JTV stream.
Yeah, like about 4 years ago, and it was one of the dumbest yet interesting because it wasn't terrible type of things we've ever done. Because it kind of worked, but not really. But kind of.
Could add a little hoisin too.
Yeah, that would have maybe put it over the top into an amazing category, or we'd all lost our lunch. I don't know, one of the two.
We did a lot. I've seen a lot of stupid things on JTV.
But I've seen a lot on Food Network that they put like peanut butter and jelly on hamburgers now all the time in these like
hipster
joints.
Oh yeah, freaking yeah. That's a pretty big thing in the at least in the States, and I mean there are all kinds of shit. There's a local joint here in downtown Niagara Falls, about maybe 5 minutes from Chad's, but on the U.S. side, called Rock Burger. They're right by this Seneca Niagara Casino, and their whole thing is they just do stuffed burgers. Everything you can think of, they've done. Like fucking, it's insane to see, and I haven't tried it yet. I probably should, but it's not in the greatest neighborhood.
They stuff a Twinkie in a burger?
Oh yeah, that what they did 2 weeks ago. Swear to God, that's what they did 2 weeks ago. You know, it wasn't just a stuffed. It wasn't Twinkie. It was a deep fried Twinkie stuffed burger. So
I'm impressed now.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they've done the deep fried Oreo stuffed burger. They've done like I can't even. I forget half the things they do because it changes every week.
Yeah.
What that
Albino trying to do?
How are you doing?
I thought you weren't talking to me anymore, Joe. I sent you that picture and I didn't hear from you.
I'm assuming you haven't got a torch.
What picture?
Of the beers I bought today.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Sorry,
I had like 5 different Facebook messages, so I apologize. Oh yeah. Oh Jesus.
Now we saw it. I got rid of one of the cases at work.
How much was each one of those cases?
Oh, the whole price of $12.99.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm gonna have to let you leave now.
Oh, good boxer. Good boxer.
There was 4 when I got there. I bought 2. And one person, I better buy my one now. So one person who worked there bought one. And there was one left afterwards.
Just for price comparison, Rod, this beer from Single Cut, Weird and Gilly, was $5.99.
Wow.
16-ounce can.
Yeah. I mean, 24 12-ounce bottles.
Yeah, I know.
Just for a price comparison, this bottle of Rodenbach Grand Cru was $3.45.
There you go.
Yeah, you guys get the deals on the imports, especially the Belgians.
This bottle of Ball Blair was 97.
Jesus. What is it? 45%?
This one is at 46% ABV.
Yeah, so
Scotch.
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 So at the beginning of the show, I was talking about a TV show I've been watching quite a bit of lately. Did you guys ever really watch Dirty Jobs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I've been rewatching.
With Jeff Probst or whatever his name is.
Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe.
Is it just reruns or is it still current?
Yeah, no, I'm watching the repeats.
Yeah.
But I'm watching them on the Android box, so they're not in order at all. Like, whenever they put them up online, they fuck up the order all the time. But I love it. I'm sitting there, and I laugh my ass off at that guy. He's hysterical.
Oh, Mike Rowe's fucking fantastic.
He has 4 commercials now.
Very intelligent, actually. He's very intelligent.
Oh, yeah, he's so good. Plus, they use the Old Faith No More song, right? For the
he was a college dropout, too.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Yeah, that's a good tune.
Yeah, that's called, like, We Care or something like that.
Yeah, We Care a Lot, I believe.
Yeah,
the
We
name
Care
of
a
it.
lot.
I am really hoping Ohio State beats Indiana tonight. I mean, Indiana beats Ohio State.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, Todd. Not happening.
Todd?
Yeah. I'll call him Todd because his buddy Todd on his show is a huge. I believe he went to Indiana, right?
Halftime, Indiana is up on them. They're crushing them on yards. They're moving the ball in the air, no problem.
Oh boy,
284 passing yards in the first half.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Only 1 half. I know.
Did anybody catch the big season finale on Sunday of Ballers?
I did. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't season finale.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Damn it! I thought I was concerned. I'm like, wait, did I miss something?
Speaking of ballers, though, Mark Wahlberg is the executive producer.
He's the executive producer of everything.
Yeah,
Entourage is my jam.
Cincinnati because they're opening up the Wahlburgers like a block away from
Oh,
people that are taking photos and stuff with them.
that's unfortunate for you.
How's your mother? Say hi to your mother for me.
The sixth new kid on the block. People don't realize that he quit New Kids on the Block to go do his own stuff.
Yeah.
They thought he was the crazy one. Look who's making money now.
Yeah.
I think that was the best skit on Saturday Night Live ever. Mark Wahlberg says hi to people, and he just goes up to him and goes, "Hey, Mr. Goat, how you doing? Say hi to your mother for me."
I remember he actually got like legit upset at Andy Samberg for that, and then when he had him on, they did the skit again and they smoothed everything out. But I was like, it's pretty funny that he's actually mad over that because it's awesome.
Andy Samberg did some pretty good stuff. He did the Nicolas Cage in the cage thing and the Mark Wahlberg stuff, just classic shit.
And the digital shorts from The Lonely Island, which was him and his buddies.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
The show sucks now, though. Just horrible. Fuck. It's been taken over by like
it's all political
SJWs.
stuff. Yeah, it's all political.
They have their moments.
I'm a liberal, but even I'm like, shut up. I can't take it anymore.
Tina Fey, the layer cake was pretty funny in the news.
The thing is that I remember someone saying this a while ago. It was like, you can be for SNL. It's like Trump is a gold mine for them, but at the end of the day, it's like not really because it's hilarious as it goes in real life. So how much better can it be in a comedy sketch? And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much how it is. It's like it's hilarious in real life. It's already a joke, so I don't know how much better you can get.
I don't know. People laugh a lot at him. I think
they do. I like Alec Baldwin doing the.
He scares the shit out of me. I don't find him funny at all.
Oh, he's scary, man.
Dude, he's like. I told my friends, I was like, who would have thought 2017 we're seeing like literally Nazi flags go down the street and with impunity. And they showed this week on YouTube, there was a video showing one of the like white supremacists actually shot at a crowd at the Charlottesville thing, like literally shot.
Yeah.
And the cops were there and they didn't do jack shit. They like were like, oh, whatever, he's shooting at Antifa or whatever the fuck they want to call him.
It was probably one of the cops' cousins or something. God damn it, Billy, put the gun away.
Just fucked up.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit happening right now.
That's why there's beer.
And Trump. I don't think Trump is who he said he was going to be. It's the other people that back Trump you should worry about.
I thought you were going to go off in the Dennis Green tangent. Trump is who he says he was. We let him off the hook.
I don't have a microphone to slap.
Yeah, but he's Donald Trump. That's it.
It was the biggest crowd, period.
He said Houston had the flood thing. He's like, look at the crowd, great turnout. Like, it's flood. Where's everybody going to go? I mean, they're kind of stuck here because there's a flood.
Treading water.
He's not Hillary Clinton.
What a great turnout.
Look at all the alligators and fish. They count.
Oh, if this wasn't real life, it'd be so much funnier.
From up here in Canada, it's kind of funny.
It's like we all contact freaking Peter in Germany, like, hey, what's the free leader of the world thing nowadays? We're lost.
It's like a real life governmental apprentice.
Right? You're fired.
You're fired. That's it.
Yeah.
Now that he like go Bannon's people are going to be going crazy on this shit too, though. Like,
yeah, man.
Well,
your mic went off, Russ.
Whatever. It's just.
I'm here.
Hello. Yeah. Well,
hello.
Yeah,
shit. I had my keyboard. I had a keyboard laying on the keyboard. I was like, what the hell? I thought somebody was fucking with me.
Yes,
but,
No.
I got a laptop here. But yeah, the whole Bannon thing is kind of crazy in itself.
Oh.
What's because I came in late. What's everybody drinking? See,
I'm drinking a summer ale right now from Samiano's.
That's on you. Would you get it for 7 cents?
I got a $9.99 variety pack, 12 pack.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I'm working the stuff I already had because all my stuff I'm not doing review right now.
I don't want to drink that Third Coast ale. That's amazing for fucking 50 cents a bottle. No, well, who would want to do that?
I didn't even put that in the fridge now. I think about a 6-pack in the fridge.
I never needs it. If Paul was here, he'd try to slap you for.
I don't drink it right out of the fridge. Like,
he's watching.
Oh, is he?
That's a sweet can.
All right, cool artwork.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's from Norway.
It looks like Rob Zombie kind of style, like illustration. Like
from the Mudzian Braggery. This is their ink and dagger. They're out of Oslo in Norway.
Craig, did you just have a stroke?
Like you said something right there. I don't know what you said. Someone let us.
Yeah, but so that to me indicates that I probably pronounced it right.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I had no doubt about that.
So yeah,
I give you credit for trying. We'll go that far.
This is their modern day IPA, but yeah, the artwork is very modern.
Yeah.
And is it an IPA? Well, it's 6.5%.
You can do an IPA at 6.5.
It tastes more like it tastes and looks more like a pale ale, to be honest with you.
So what you're saying is
a little bit more of a darker malt kind of build.
The can's artwork is better than the beer.
The artwork is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a nice beer, but yeah, the artwork is more impressive than the beer. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
It looked pretty impressive.
And your guys, as an amateur that doesn't really know too much about beer, what is, in your guys' opinion, the nicest bottle that's ever been made? Like, not the beer itself, but just the bottle itself.
The design of the bottle?
Yeah, design, just the bottle, whatever, the label, everything.
There's a lot of nice ones actually.
Yeah.
There's a lot, but then it doesn't represent the beer sometimes. Sometimes it can have a fantastic label on the beer. It's a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking about the content. I'm actually just talking about the bottle itself. Though.
Right, okay.
Three Floyd's Brewing Company. They have a lot of really good artwork on their bottles.
I don't like Avery Dugana. I like their design on that one.
What is that, Avery? What?
Dugana, Dugana.
Right. I mean, I can only speak from kind of my that word. Beavertown are very good. They've done a bit of change in some of their core range cans these days, not bottles, cans. There's also another brewery in the UK called Wild Weather Ales, and some of their artwork is like, wow, that's pretty impressive. I've not had any of their beers, but I've seen the artwork online. It's like, wow. Yeah.
For me, like I said, out of very minimal experience in beers that I've had, I would have to say my favorite artwork would be on the Hobgoblin and the Apollo, the old American Apollo beer bottle, which was like really simple and blue, and it had like that lime green crescent moon on it. Those were the two prettiest bottles I've found. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I was going into cans then, so yeah, not bottles. But there's a lot of craft beer breweries in the UK now that don't do bottles. It's generally all there's cans. There's lots of cans now.
It's generally this, basically.
The microbreweries in Quebec are all doing bottles still.
Jamie, you can shut the fuck up right now.
Jason, whatever you said, I'm sure is about 98% accurate.
He said Grand River Brewing's artwork is great.
There you go. The Fermentation Project says check out Driftwood's Son of the Morning bottle. I was actually going to mention Driftwood and then also mention out of Toronto, Bellwoods. I like a lot of their labels as well.
No, the best bottles out there is the 6-liter La Fin du Monde bottle.
Oh, La Fin du Monde.
La Fin du Monde.
La Fin du Monde.
La Fin du Monde.
We just did La
Faut
Fin.
qu'on dise correctement. Je m'excuse, je suis un français là.
Oh, fuck it up.
Oh, yeah?
Where's Guy to translate?
Oh, you translating you still wouldn't understand it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Where's it to translate?
Guy's got more of a Quebecois accent though.
Oh yeah.
I don't accept it.
Hey, you guys want to see the beer list for Cincy Beer Fest? They just updated it finally.
Give me the one. I was going to say the one you were ranting about.
I was ranting about them fuckers.
Not really.
So in 2 weeks at Starcade,
Friday night, Daddy.
Saturday, Starcade, let us strap match. These are the beers that are going to be going down.
Before you start reading that, I just want to say that Freddy Krueger wants to know how we're all doing.
Doing well. Tell me to get his ass in here.
Yeah. I think we're on point.
So here's some of the beers that we're bringing in. 10 Barrel, 21st Amendment, 3 Floyds.
Oh! Salut.
All right, so
Laskin, Avery, Bantam, Ballast Point. One of the people I know at work said this Oak Barmy is actually really good.
From Ballast Point?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Oaked Barmy. I had the regular one. And,
yeah.
Nah, bro.
No, it's not good? Nah.
It depends. Depends.
Breckenridge, tequila, Ophelia.
Well, I'm sure.
Although somebody doesn't know how to work. Somebody doesn't know how to work the Excel spreadsheet.
I'm sure
ABVs
she
all
would.
correct here.
Okay, they finally update the list, and now you find something else to complain about, Rod. Come on now.
I like perfection. Look at this, Grater's blueberry pie. Grater's is actually one of the local ice cream places we have here.
Oh wait,
They're doing American brown ale, but blueberry pie flavor.
that sounds interesting.
Sounds cool.
Probably going to be underwhelming though.
Michigan. Of course, the Shoots, Devil's Backbone's in it this year.
Of course, Erica's AB and
the Freddy Krueger shirt.
DuClaw, Sweet Baby Jesus, and Sweet Baby Java.
Sweet baby.
We're all about sweet babies.
Nice.
Fat heads.
You know, that's not very nice. That's bullying.
That's not very nice. No. Who are you talking to?
Rod, he just said I had a fat head.
Oh, well.
We were all thinking.
I didn't realise. I didn't. Everyone like that's personal.
Having a fat head could be a compliment.
Hey, there you go.
Only if you have a small brain is it an issue.
The girths. Anybody had this New Holland Hoptronics? I've heard about it before, but I've never had it. Dragon's Milk Imperial Stout.
I've heard of Dragon's Milk. Never tried it.
No,
Dragon's Milk is a beautiful beer.
got various different versions, I believe.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right, guys. It's an okay unless we have more at the one in the spring, but or winter.
Have you guys ever tried La Vache Folle? Milk stout from Quebec. La Vache Folle. Translate to the crazy cow in English.
I've seen,
Yes.
I believe.
I still don't know what it is.
And maybe Chad. I don't remember.
Yeah, I've had it twice. I had one that was like 2 years out of date, and I had one that was fresh.
And did you like it?
One of them.
The 2 years out of date?
Yes, that was the one.
He liked when it exploded and it smelled terrible.
Smelled like vagina.
If vagina smelled like that,
Throw away the Freddy Krueger shirt.
I know. I'm pissed off. He threw away the Freddy Krueger shirt.
Did you send him a link at all to get in here?
I can't send him a link. He's not on my Google Plus.
I also wouldn't send him a link because he's a Lions fan.
Well, you guys, yeah. He doesn't like your Seattle Seahawks hat either.
No, he doesn't. But at least, like I said, my team wins games occasionally. Just once in a while, like, you know. It's kind of
I haven't watched football since Randy Moss left the Vikings, and now he's retired. So that's how long it's been since I've watched NFL football. So,
it's like 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was a huge Vikings fan, but
you said
we had our chance, we blew it, and we're never going back.
Oh, Todd's at the game watching them against Ohio State.
Yeah, he said he was posting on Facebook that he's going to see it. So that's why I made that. That's why I called you Todd earlier, because I'd imagine he has the same thoughts right now based on the score and how it's going. It's excited.
Yeah,
Only for his hopes to be crushed.
The drinks on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eric, I just sent you a link, so get your ass in here with your new Freddy Krueger shirt.
Average Joe, I finally caught up on season 3 with Rick and Morty.
Nice. Pretty good.
What is Rick and Morty?
You don't know what Rick and Morty is, Rod?
Honestly, I would have said Rick and Morty if I knew what Rick and Morty was.
Rod, that's on you. That's on you. Too busy getting the awesome beard.
I just know it's not Game of Thrones.
No, it's an animated.
If you haven't watched Rick and Morty,
it's an animated series that's very. It's intelligent. It's for it's kind of like South Park where it's intended for mature audiences.
Is this on like Cartoon Network late night or something?
Yeah, it's on Adult Swim.
Dude, you can watch it on YouTube now. It's live streaming all the time now.
24/7. There's like
24/7. All the episodes.
I remember back in the day we used to watch Ren and Stimpy. That was some crazy shit.
I like Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, that's from Canada.
Yeah,
I remember more, Mindy.
Jesus, Craig, are you fucking 73 years old?
Working with me. Nanu, brother.
Nanu.
Holy shit.
I'm too young for that. I don't know that.
So is Craig, but somehow he's very aware.
I sent him the wrong link.
What link did you send him to? Because I don't even.
to your channel. I thought it was a link to the Hangout.
Yeah. Yes, handy.
Rod, how much have you had to drink this evening?
Sign behind you.
That's because Drunken One told me to put it in the chat earlier. I forgot I did that.
Was that your channel, Joe? Or I missed
Yeah,
that.
my amazing channel with all that content that exists.
That's Joe's channel.
Joe's channel has the most content in the building.
Yeah.
Joe's got no viewership.
It's all private. Every single.
It's just all in
He took
in
out
anticipation.
bad beer review, and they're all private.
Yeah, there's going to be a mass upload at some point, or a mass, public of all my videos.
Your first review get 1,000 views in a day.
Yeah, 831 views released all videos released all at once, but none of them get any views except for the first one because everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. And then after the first day, they're all deleted straight away.
Yeah.
Don't you love it though when you see like you've worked really hard on your channel, you've got like I don't know maybe 300 to 500 subscribers, and then you get some really cute chick starts a beer review channel or whiskey review channel, and she like has like 7,000 like subscribers within the first hour, and everyone's telling her how talented she is and amazing. Those are the best. Like, you're so good.
I understand the part about the lady. I don't understand the part of a successful YouTube channel with 300 to 500 subs, though.
No, she gets like 6,000 subs in a day. Like, while you got 300 and you've worked like for a year. I don't know.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. No, 2.5 years. Yeah, get it right.
Yeah, Craig, doing it. But are you really working hard at it, Craig?
Not really.
No, you're not. It's no big deal.
It was a bank holiday, so I'm catching up.
It's a bank holiday.
It is funny though. Like in all honesty, all you need to do is be in this genre of YouTube. You just need to be a female.
Yeah.
However, you will have to put up with a lot of bullshit.
Well, that's the trade-off, right? The more people are going to be attracted to that channel, but they're also going to have to deal with a lot of bullshit that males don't have to deal with. So, is the trade-off worth it? I don't know. I'm not a female. I couldn't tell you, but I'd imagine. Exactly. Yeah. I imagine for some it is, and for some it isn't. Just like everything else.
You're telling me no one's ever asked you to show a little neck?
Oh, they've wanted to see my man boobs plenty of times. Lucky for them, I wasn't hammered enough to do such a thing.
No, not even yesterday, Joe. Or?
No, even yesterday there was no. I mean, like if I was Chad would have been naked. And that would have not been a great thing for anyone, honestly.
Hey, man, I put it out there right at the beginning. If somebody had given me $100 on Super Chat, I was going to do the whole night naked.
Chris gave you $5. At least you could have taken off your shirt.
Show a nip.
I got to that point where he was like going being bare chested, and I'm thinking, well, I might sub you like $500 not to do it.
Yeah. That's a better way to go.
Project's asking what we're all drinking right now. For me, I'm currently done. I've had my 5 drinks of the night.
Oh, 5's the limit. I started with 5 earlier.
Remember, I'm on some pretty hardcore drugs now.
Keep that anger in check.
Hello, Eric. By the way, welcome.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for.
Eric's here. I couldn't recognize him without his Freddy Krueger shirt.
Yeah, Chad has issues with seeing people come into the chat.
Well, 1, I'm blind, and 2, he's not wearing his Freddy Krueger shirt, so I wouldn't have noticed.
That's true. I'm just letting them know.
That's been retired, Albino. That's retired.
Mm-hmm.
Not allowed to be retired. I didn't give you permission.
Who in the blue hell are you? The Rock would say.
I am the albino rhino, motherfucker.
What does that mean? You're a rhino that's albino?
Let's get a little Dusty Rhodes video.
Dusty Rhodes says, Super Brawl Saturday, Daddy! What's our, so what do you want to know? I'm drinking.
I didn't know Lee was here. But there you go.
No, that would be a poor Macho Man impression.
Cool.
Actually, his Macho Man impression's pretty good.
It's actually way better than anything Dusty Rhodes related when it comes to Lee, Paul, or myself, so I'm on board. I'm drinking Single Cut Beer Smith's Weird and Gilly IPA.
Weird and Gilly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous drinking scotch, wanting a beer.
Nice.
Oh, and Craig, look at that turbidity, baby. Look at the haze doth the roses impressed by this, baby. It's so silky smooth, that mouthfeel. If I could pronounce it, I would, baby.
That's a fuzzy wuzzy, baby.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
It looks like mango juice, daddy.
I'm having a big rig.
He had no
Canadian
hair.
amber.
What are you having?
What's that? Canadian amber.
Yeah, big rig.
Big rig.
Canadian amber.
Chris Phillips's brewery.
Small too, baby. It's pretty good.
Is his brewery better than his play in the NHL? I would say yes.
Yes.
Is.
His brewery did not score on itself.
Yeah. Chris Phillips. Oh.
Nicely done.
Mm-hmm. What else? Who else? Rod, what are you drinking? Oh yeah, you're drinking the Sam Adams.
Sam Adams.
Yeah, he's not gonna have any of those barley wines.
I'm just going on to
last night.
Eric,
Thanks for subscribing, Jason Voorhees.
Eric, what were you drinking? Did I miss it?
Well, I started out with a soul.
Oh boy.
Oh, a little soul.
Something that Paul lacks, or
The soul
Very dark.
man.
But now I am drinking a Yingling Porter.
Oh, you've been all over that Yingling now that you found it.
Yeah.
What is
Nobody's
that?
drinking a lime Ricky tonight.
you could be the first.
No, I remember last time I was watching
I'm
you
sending
guys.
you this, by the way, buddy, okay?
What's that?
I'm sending you this, by the way.
The beer or just the cap itself?
The beer.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to send you the cap, Joe. I'm sending you the cap.
I'd rather have the cap than the beer.
I'd rather have the cap and the beer, but
No, just the cap. The beer, I've had it. It's a beer.
okay. Right.
Oh, you don't like the beer, eh? It's all right.
Soul's, I mean,
Right.
it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
If I had to choose between Soul and Corona, I'd go with Soul.
I thought Soul was very bland. Not
Go with what else do you have to offer, sir?
Yeah, if I had to go with either of those, then I'm drinking something maybe that looks like water and is water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's where I'm coming from. Lemonade.
We actually did Moosehead on Lee's channel last night. We did the anal lysis, and I really like Moosehead for what it was.
So if you got Soul, Corona, and Landshark, which one do you go with?
Landshark.
Neither, none.
Fucking whatever else is available.
Especially if we're talking about the Canadian land shark, never touch that.
Well, if I have those three and only those three to choose from, I question what establishment I'm in, and or who my friends are, and if I'm an idiot and that's all I have in my fridge. Someone's getting blamed.
How shit-faced am I, and what part am I in?
Yeah.
And not the question of your choices in life.
When you
Joey,
get to that
just follow up on me.
level, you don't think about that.
What's that?
Did you just pawn them off onto me? I'll drink them.
Yeah.
Eric's our go-to macro guy. He hammers them all down.
He'll finish it off for you. Happy welcome to the 40 club, though, brother.
Yeah, happy. Yeah.
Thank you.
The fermentation project also says rocking a Melvin Drunken Master currently. I believe Melvin is a West Coast brewing company.
He's in
Or no.
BC, I do believe. So
Actually, it's out of Wyoming, believe it or not. That's,
really,
Our macro correspondent.
we should have Eric on one of these shows and just be like, he's our macro. He's like, if you guys ever watch Joe D's live show, is Tuesday Share a Beer. He always goes to his buddy Bum, and he fucking does like the current malt liquor news in the YouTube. We should just go to Eric. Like, he will be our correspondent for anything and everything.
that should be his little screen kicker.
Sending it over to Eric Lyons fan over there. What's new in the bud world there, buddy? Huh? What's going on? What kind of lima read are they releasing this week?
Have you guys ever reviewed Old English or St. Ides or anything like that just for fun?
Yeah.
Eric has on Malt Liquor Monday.
Fools.
Yeah. Here's one, guys. Y'all ever seen this one? How about some Alyssa IPA from St. Arnold's?
Now, St. Arnold's is one of those Texan breweries that do a little bit of distribution.
Yeah, I think so.
How is it?
It's a 7.1. It's a double IPA.
We get it in our supermarkets.
Craig, I'm gonna have to ask you to shut your mouth. I love it. What a fucking troll. I approve.
It flies off the shelves.
It's only £1.20.
Yeah, a 6-pack.
Wait, £1.20 or how many pence?
£1.20.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's pounds.
I
pence.
paid multiple quids for it.
Yeah, then you get the quid thrown in too.
Yeah.
It's like with us, it's just dollar pennies.
If you want, Joe, I can send you a case.
I'm on board. Send me a case of the fucking the supermarket beer that's apparently not a supermarket beer, but
Yeah.
the fermentation project also says
How many,
double IPA series. The beer.
How many commenters in the chat right now? I can't see the chat. I'm not on my computer.
There's 3 watching. I don't know how many that involves people in this room, but the fermentation project is the only guy that I see that's actually commenting and watching.
Paul's not commenting. He must not be watching right now.
I have a tendency to ignore what Paul says, usually 98% of the time.
Well, I know he's probably at work, so he's probably not being able to watch right now.
Yeah, most likely.
I think he's busy tomorrow, so.
Is he?
I might jump on Joe D's tomorrow because I'm actually off. So.
Oh, that's in the daytime, right?
Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock Eastern or something, 1 o'clock Eastern.
Cool.
Well, that's early for me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'll be helping a buddy move.
I have to go do my intake interview tomorrow.
What interview?
My intake interview.
What's the intake interview?
So we explain how much food you've.
No, for this here.
Oh.
What is it for?
So I can actually see my kids in the next month.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that was serious.
Supposed to be fun, not.
Oh man, while you guys were talking, I was reading through this. There's no fun at all. They're going to go through. They're going to pat me down every time I go in. They take my wallet. They take my phone. Yeah, there's a lot of fun things in here.
Is that just
not taking a flight?
Taking your phone?
Hey, I do the flights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
take your shoelaces?
The whiskey flights.
Yes, sir. Speaking of which, what should I drink next? I got
I'm not allowed to ask my kids about what they've done. I'm not allowed to talk about anything in the past. I'm not allowed to cry. I can't go to the washroom by myself.
Serious?
No, but what? Okay, seriously, is this just like average for anyone who gets divorced in Canada if you're male and like the woman just decides?
You're a parent. Why would you ask what the kids have done?
Who accompanies you to the bathroom? Is my question.
One of their staff members.
Do they have to watch you pee? Are you getting drug tested as it's happening? I don't understand.
It says
does he hold your junk while you pee?
I might ask him to.
What if it's a female? Then yeah, I mean that'd be awkward.
Hell's yeah.
I would recommend a Taco Bell stop on the way there.
What's that, Jamie?
I would recommend a Taco Bell stop on the way there.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, it happens when I'm relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
If the child needs to go to the washroom, I'm supposed to help them, but they're also going to have a staff member in there with me.
This is your kid, right?
Yeah, it seems like 3 is a crowd in this situation.
Fun times.
All right, so what were you going to say? Malted. What beer?
I was about to say
whiskey.
Yeah, I was about to ask. What should I drink next? Here, I'll give you guys a little show of the bar.
So you got no beer though, right?
No.
No, I've just got a lot of this.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I'm thinking bourbon.
Is that Crown Royal?
This is Crown Royal Northern Harvest. It's shit. It won Whiskey of the Year, but it's shit.
The rye shit?
Yeah, it's horrible. They got the Few Bourbon from Chicago, which is good shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the Ben Rye X16. Got a bunch of Ball Blairs, and I don't know. This shit's really good. Glendronach.
You love vodka and gin?
I've got one vodka for the chicks, like when they come over, which is my wife.
How many wives you got?
Pardon? How many bottles? 176 bottles now.
No, wives.
Well, I got my wife. My wife is very happy with it. She can't. I don't go out drinking and going nuts, so she's cool with me drinking my whiskey.
Just be off the computer by 1 o'clock.
Pardon? I'm just on the computer. At least I'm not jerking off in front of the computer anymore, so that helps. So
anymore.
Does that really help though?
Exactly. Yeah, but does that include a mobile phone or?
Did you seriously just call it a mobile phone?
No.
Did that
I keep the jerking off at work now. So.
All right. Yeah.
No, we're knowing quite a bit about malted in a very short period of time, my friends.
You have to decipher it, come on.
What?
I don't know. It seems as though Craig is rolling down the street smoking endo and sipping on some gin and juice right now.
Yeah, I said,
certainly not laid back.
And I was like, what?
I will never change.
Could you have said that more white?
Oh, I had to be the whitest I possibly could ever say it.
Yeah, that was no Ice Cube. Yeah, for sure.
No, there's no yuri. No, that's
Unfortunately, you're never allowed to wear your Ice Cube shirt ever again after that.
It just means I'm gonna wear it more often going forward and just randomly scream out yeahs in the middle of public. It's gonna be great.
Watch the snowfall.
No, Snowfall's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's a fucking
that show is so good.
Joe's been sleeping on it.
Yo, I have them all on my DVR, so I haven't.
So good.
Last episode was like, what the fuck?
FX really brought their game on that show, and I was like, they haven't done something that.
That's what he's doing.
Rod, so just chill to the next episode. All right.
Just stop. Even though you can get jiggy with it, so just cut it off right now. Better lay low.
Get it out there.
No, it's a good show though.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's really good. I do want to kind
I'm still waiting for when's Always Sunny coming back? When's the next season starting on that? I've been
September probably.
Curb Your Enthusiasm's supposed to be back.
Oh, yeah, season 9.
I got out at a while back, but it still looks pretty funny.
I think that's after Will It Snow.
Leon was the king of that show. They better bring him back.
The new American Horror Story has the clowns this season.
I can't handle American Horror Story. It's always good for the first 3 episodes, and then it goes like, I don't know. It just gets lame.
How about season 7?
So I think the new It might be something to check out. Some people
I'm hoping
out by clowns.
Yay! Yeah, the clowns do freak out a lot of people.
I'm just hoping that the It is like well written and not just jump scares. I'm fed up with like PG-13 horror jump scare movies. They're just fucking boring.
I'd imagine.
I want to see story.
I'm fed up with the fact that Rod doesn't know what Rick and Morty is.
Yeah, Rod, that's on you.
That's sad.
You know what, Rod? I DVR that movie Nocturnal this weekend. I do want to check that out. Nocturnal Animals. That's supposed to be pretty wicked.
No, but I actually think Rod's lucky that he hasn't seen it because he's got 3 seasons to catch up on. He's going to get in there. He's going to be addicted. He's going to miss a week of work.
I haven't watched the what's the one with Kevin Spacey on Netflix? The President.
House of Cards.
Yeah, everybody tells me how good that is. I haven't watched any of those either.
Honestly, there's so many fucking apparently great shows, and there's just not time to watch every single one of them unless that's all you do is watch TV shows.
I say not unless you got a fucking job.
Yeah, it's impossible to have more than one hobby outside of watching TV shows. It's almost impossible to watch everything everyone says is great. So you got to pick and choose what interests you, right? So it's unfortunate, but again, it's great to have those decisions to make, right? Narcos. Anybody watch Narcos? That's coming to season.
Yeah, I got to like episode 10 of the first season. And I got taken away to other stuff. I got to watch that too.
Paul just asked me if my mail lady knocked on my door this morning, and no, I missed her this morning. Paul, I'm sorry.
Is she cute?
Knocking on Rhino's door.
Get after it, man. Get after it.
Yeah. Knocking on Rhino's door.
Pretty much.
I like my dog.
What was the movie with was Along Came Polly? Something about Mary. The lady made Ben Stiller like sleep. No, was that Ben Stiller or that Joe Dirt? I'm trying to think.
They were both Ben Stiller, Along Came Polly, and Something About Mary.
Right. Okay.
Hi, Craig. You all right? All right over there?
Yeah. No. I'm just.
Craig is like goddamn American jargon. Make it universal.
Hey, Greg, you like the young ones?
I like that one. Yeah, of course.
Craig, how was your trip today?
Red Dwarf.
To the new place.
That's all right. I don't know if you watched
it doesn't matter how your trip was. I'm sorry.
Indeed.
That was not a good rock at all.
I can't do rock, but I just felt
Yeah.
like Greg deserved that for being Craig.
You got Dusty down.
I feel like Average Joe could do a really good Gilbert Godfrey.
No. I don't think anyone can do a real good Gilbert Godfrey, even Gilbert Godfrey, because he's like so over the top. It's fantastic. Plus, if you guys have ever seen his like stand up, he's fucking extremely like out there.
You know, the funny stand up that people don't realize is Bob Saget.
Thing about Bob Saget though, he's almost offensive just to be offensive. A lot of his stuff I don't find funny. It's just kind of doing it for doing it. You know what I mean? Like just over the top for being Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
He just got famous because of saying, "Would you suck dick for weed?" That's like the only reason why.
Yeah, half.
What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle.
Pickle Rick!
Bro, I turned myself into a pickle, Morty. And what more do you want tacked onto this? I turned myself into a pickle and 9/11 was an inside job? Was it?
Is that Chris Peters? Or?
Here's something that's never happened before. I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick!
I'm going to have to find us Rick and Morty now.
Basically, think about this, Rod. It's basically like Back to the Future, but even crazier. That's basically what it is. Crazy grandfather going on all these insane adventures and bringing his what do you call it? By spacing.
There's a YouTube channel.
His grandson. There you go. Along with him.
There's a YouTube channel you guys got to check out. It's called I Ruin Things, and it's like just this guy that shows TV shows, and then he shows like fan art that ruins the TV shows. And there's like Rick and Morty, and just like he shows like the worst drawings ever of Rick and Morty, and it's just like it's fucking hilarious, but it's bad, but it's hilarious.
The thing about Rick and Morty though, Rod, is that they're like about 25, 26 episodes deep at this point, 2.5 seasons, but each of them is like 26, 27 minutes long, so you could really fly through them. They're basically half-hour episodes. So,
you don't see what I've seen on the internet? This kind of goes to the Craig from the other side there. It doesn't have any words over there. It doesn't have any sound, but you'll get the idea of what's happening. Hit the screen share and that, and here you go. Check this out.
Hello.
So, it's not important what she's saying. This is a BBC News, and in the background.
Yeah, I've seen this. It's a bit of porn.
Paul must be working there.
I have heard about it.
That's fantastic.
So I was watching porn.
That's how you do the news.
That's hilarious.
That's so embarrassing, you know. Who's gonna have
I would watch more news if things like this happened regularly.
Megyn Kelly has fallen really far since she left Fox.
Mm-hmm. It's what we called over here the third eye.
I thought that was quite hilarious.
Call it. There's football things or soccer programs on a Saturday morning.
We'll play some play some footy.
Yeah, but no, you get the. Obviously, there's so many cameras around grounds like there is everywhere in whatever sport, and you always pick out something in the background. It's like some of it's quite amusing.
In the basement, needs a link so you can get in.
Fuck him.
I'll link him up.
I got him. I'm already there.
Nope. He's gonna click on mine.
He's gonna click on mine.
Well, he's going to take him in the wrong place. He's going to take him in the wrong place then.
Chris, you bet.
It's a link war.
Rhino didn't even thank you for that $5 donation yesterday, so click on this guy.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Klizak sent me a super chat donation yesterday to keep my clothes on.
Exactly.
$500.
$5. You know, that's how Chad rolls. $5. Make sure he kept his clothes
buy
on.
with 5 on it.
Each. That's per moob.
Apparently, $5. Even if it was Canadian, you could live like a king where Rod is. At least when it comes to beer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, mind you, you could get some decent loose.
You gotta know where to go and who to talk.
$5 Canadian can get me at least a 6-pack of Big Flats.
Oh, yeah. I don't even think they make that anymore, unfortunately.
Big.
Unfortunately, I mean, fortunately.
$5 Canadian can get you a 6-pack of PBR here.
In Quebec?
Yeah.
I thought you did.
Quebec has lower beer prices than the rest of the country.
Yep. Well, we get the sour beer in flower shops here, so it's pretty much everywhere.
Sour beers everywhere, for sure.
Hey, Rod, remember when Indiana was up on Ohio State by a single point?
Ohio State's up by 6 now.
No, Ohio State's up by 13 now because they just scored on a turnover.
Else, I guess.
Yeah, they just scored on a turnover. So, what I tell you, slow that roll, Rod. I know you're
happen at some point.
Oh yeah. It sucks that it's happening, but it was.
So who's this good for? Who supports who?
One of the friends to Rod's chat, Todd. He lives in Indiana, and he.
I know Todd. I know Todd. Yeah, I know Todd.
Yeah, Todd's at the game tonight. I believe he's an alum of Indiana, isn't he, Rod? Almost positive he is.
Yeah, what? Todd lives in Indiana?
No, but I think he's an alum of Indiana University.
I don't know if he went to Indiana or not.
No.
Shit.
I have to ask
Yep.
What was that?
that
you
was,
know it's not Michigan or anything there, Eric.
Michigan State.
At least we know we're still
Eric,
with us.
you're Michigan State or Michigan?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm more of a Michigan fan than I am a State fan.
All right, so what's going to happen with them in Florida, huh? What's up?
Big game this weekend, yeah.
What's up?
Probably, since it's in a neutral site, they'll probably lose.
We need some positivity, Eric. Jesus.
Anytime Michigan's at a neutral site, they're going to end up losing. It's just who they are.
Yeah, but Harbaugh's got he's going to motivate those guys.
Yeah,
Harbaugh's going to. Yeah, he hasn't motivated them yet.
Well, listen, he cuts great wrestling promos, so I mean, I'm on board.
And it does a halfway decent rap video.
I mean, he's sleeping at recruits' houses and trying to get them all hooked in. And
yeah, let me climb this tree.
That's kind of weird. I'm going to recruit your kid. Mind if I stay in the bed with him tonight?
Whoa.
Are you Jackson or something? Why would you stay in here?
You want to stay in bed with me? What?
Whoa, we have crossed the line. That's not really a line.
Jim Harbaugh was recruiting kids down in Florida. He stayed at their house, too.
Chris wants to know how you're feeling, Joe.
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling fine. I mean,
depends what side of the bed you're on, I guess.
Are you feeling her family?
I'm not feeling this chat right now.
I just feeling because you're not feeling it.
I'm feeling.
All right, guys. I loved hanging out with all of you. Honestly, it's really cool getting to know the beer tube community. No, wife's not out. Just I'm actually really fucking tired. But again, Rhino, good luck with your stuff tomorrow. Average Joe, Rod, all the rest of you guys.
Take it easy, man.
All right. Hope to have you guys on my channel at some point.
Yeah,
and if you guys haven't subscribed,
on the message thing, so I know what your channel is.
Yeah. Put it on a put it on a message.
I'll put it on. I'll come back in and put it in. But it's Malted in Montreal. Real easy name to know. I just do Scott News and whatever. Anything else I feel like fucking doing. And
because it's his channel. That's why I'll do it.
Because I'm doing it well.
You guys see this?
All right. Anyways.
All right, take care.
All right, take it easy, guys. Have a good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
See that?
We're still there.
I'm trying to hang out.
Okay. I'm checking.
Hold on. How the fuck do I hang out of this shit?
Don't open a trial on this product thing.
I don't know how to fucking get out of this shit.
That's pretty funny.
Kick me out, baby.
No, because if you get booted, then it like blocks you for future hangouts.
It's a red phone at the top.
Are you on your phone?
Pulls out that tab.
I'm on my fucking phone. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Don't talk it. I'll do this.
Jeremy, don't mind me. I'm just trying to get out.
Yeah, by the damn door handle.
You tap the screen and the red phone receiver should come up, and then you just click the red phone receiver.
I'm trying to figure it out. Earlier,
Dunk the phone in water.
Jamie, your solution worked instantly. Great job.
Thank you.
Hopefully, that's one of the newest.
I love how he's been silent for like 20 minutes, and his only comment is "dump the phone in water."
Yeah, no, that's Jamie. That's what he brings to the table. Nothing but great things.
Might be going to the Dark Horse on Sunday.
Oh, you're going to Dark Horse?
Yeah,
now I'm going to take
only
they're both
45 minutes from me.
Jackson, they got a tap already or anything, or?
Oh, who gives a shit? There's a tap ready, man. I'm ready to drink some beer.
Eric, I feel like you should do a vlog. Like I feel like a vlog.
You gonna do some video while you're there?
I might. That's the one that's sponsored by Rod J Beer Ventures.
Oh my lord! Everyone gets fucking free cases of beer. You heard it here first.
Sponsored.
Is Chad seriously singing in the background? You know what happens? You know what happens to people like that? They get muted.
Dark Horse Brew is some good stuff.
Now, Dark Horse does. Have you ever had Eric Barrel Age Plead the Fifth?
I had what, Joe?
Barrel Age Plead the Fifth from them.
I have not.
Had Plead the Fifth.
I can get the base beer and I can get the bourbon barrel. There's a place in Lansing I can get it.
You need to get it because the barrel age is. I mean, you've had the base, right? Plead the Fifth.
I have not had the base.
All right, Eric. I'm gonna have to ask you, what have you had? Because you need to Plead the Fifth.
How low can you go?
You need to try it. It's one of the best imperial stouts
I can get them in both in 4-packs.
Sweet. Yeah, no, get on. I really like Dark Horse's stuff. Some of their stuff is Scotty Karate's all right. Their bourbon barrel age version they came out with, I wasn't overly impressed with.
Yeah, but I like their Crooked Tree IPA and a double Crooked Tree.
Yep, they're both good. I like their what is it? Smells Like a Safety Meeting, and then they did like a couple. I think they did a Citra version of it that was good.
What is it? Smells like a safety.
Smells like a safety.
It smells like a safety meeting.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's a clever name.
I know a lot of people go, nuts every single year about their their 4 Elf.
Call of Duty has a beta out. What?
Rob, we're gonna have to ask you something now.
Right. At least stay seated. I think he's getting wet.
Yeah, he was. Call of Duty has a beta out. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill everyone. Ah!
Hey, Eric,
I have the beta
computer put together yet?
Oh yeah, I got to put together. I got to put an operating system on it yet and get a monitor. One that supports HDMI.
Put some games on your gaming channel.
Yeah, I gotta get that back up and going yet. Ugh.
Hi, Craig.
Thanks, Basement.
Hi, Craig. Craig, how you doing, buddy? You just
go for a little.
Yeah.
No, I'm listening.
No, but seriously, how was that trip today?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just a little walk down the road. 10 minutes, quarter of an hour.
Explain to the viewers on the most albinoist channel in all of the beer tubing land. What
was that?
What exactly?
Trampolines.
What exactly is this place?
That was the link for that Montreal guy. He says it's a much better link. Well, yeah, I guess it is.
Hey, I'm watching it.
Greg, you can talk to me.
Reminds me of the Man Show. I love that show.
The Man Show, yeah.
Craig Direct. Right here.
Nice.
Come on.
Right, so yeah, I've got a new bar open in my little town, and it was on the seafront. It's called JD Witherspoons. It's the biggest in Europe. I was in my town 3 days ago now.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the first time I went down there today, and I walked in and I'm like, wow, this is impressive. They've got like 18 cast lines on and various kind of keg lines or whatever. But yeah, it's just really impressive. It was just like you could just. I think they have 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, yeah, 1,400 staff on throughout, not at the same time, but it's a big old place. They've got like a grand staircase that goes up to a balcony overlooking the sea and the beach and stuff like that. I think they paid £4 million to redo it up and all that sort of shit. So yeah, it's really impressive. There's loads of seats. It's just really impressive. You can, even when it's busy. Thank you, Chad. You can just go and get some. This is not going well.
Eric just got up and walked away.
No, he does.
All I know is that your story has told me that Ewart would hate it because there's casks.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't care.
No, that's right. Fuck you and his stupid face.
Ewart.
I don't care. So that gives it more for me. So that's the way I look at it.
What did you have?
But
what did you have?
I had a 6-point resin.
Mm-hmm. I saw the line. I was the single guy watching that, by the way, because you changed it like 3 different times. I had it on like the first one, and then you made a second one, and then you made a third one. And I caught like the last 2 minutes. I'm like, this man has no idea how to fucking do a live. No, but
I don't care.
What's he doing? What is he doing right now?
Yeah, but when you run a B, there's 0 fucks given. You know, just
there was like negative 35 fucks given, according to whatever's happening. You need to delete those other ones now, though. You got to delete them because there's like 3 different on your channel, and it's confusing.
Yeah, well, good. That'll do.
What do you mean good?
He said that'll do.
What I mean, what the fuck? That's not good. You're confusing your viewers, your subs.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's fine.
You know what, Craig?
Yeah, but I just want to. I'm just doing a bit. I'm doing a bit of sifting. So the real supporters will stay there, and Joe.
Yeah, I'm not supporting this incompetent fuck.
Oh,
you need to
nice.
Yeah, and then on Facebook was like, I'm gonna have to switch it over to Facebook Live, so I bring up your canned beer reviews. Like,
hey Joe, you know what the score is right now?
21-20. Yeah. So did they overturn that?
And who's up?
Indiana, but did they overturn it?
I guess so. Somebody's hurt though.
You and I both know Ohio State's winning, bro. Ohio State's gonna win.
I would hope. They're out of the playoff.
Craig,
you know you like a college football in the States. Come on, you watch.
It's just late.
It's just late.
You want to talk about the footy, Craig? Craig, you want to talk about the footy?
Here's my question for Craig. What's your favorite style of beer on cask?
We don't got all day.
No. Come on. Whoa.
It doesn't matter what you think.
No,
Craig, I want to hear it, but it really doesn't matter what you think.
Stout.
Stout is, honestly?
Stout?
I would probably go with stout or porter myself, maybe brown ale, but I mean, I know that I dislike IPAs on cask.
Yeah, I don't like, especially the English style. They're just not at all.
Just like nitro IPAs. I mean, I know nitro's not.
I've tried one nitro IPA so far, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, something about it just doesn't work with the hop forward beer.
I think stout works better generally in cask. That's just me. So it works better.
Oh, Indiana.
I hope Indiana wins, though. I'm all about seeing big teams lose like this.
God, I would party like crazy.
How about the rest of you beer drinkers? What would be your
Yeah, it's big lead for Ohio State on like a 75-yard touchdown off of the screen, basically, or like a.
What was that on cask or?
Yeah.
Hey Joe.
What's up?
We don't get cast.
Can you throw the link in the Facebook chat?
You want the link in the Facebook chat?
Yeah, Nick.
Oh, no one wants Nick here. Is he serious right now? I mean,
Nick the Stick.
All right, it's been thrown in the chat. So whatever happens with Nick and his gigantic
penis,
penile third leg thing that happens with him, I'm not held responsible.
This sounds like a sticky wicket.
So you guys don't get cask ales near you, Rod?
We don't get many. I got one place I know that has a cask ale. That's in Columbus, Ohio.
You don't even get them at your big beer festival?
Oh, fucking hell.
No, they usually don't.
The problem with cask ales are, at least from what I can tell and have had them here and whatnot, a lot of people say it's not as well done as overseas, especially in the UK.
Yeah,
probably not.
That'd be one thing if I go to the UK, I'd like to try like proper cask ale to see how similar or dissimilar it is to the American versions of it.
Here, all they do is they just throw it in the firkin and hope for the best.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I have never been impressed by most cask ales just because there
was the one that me and you liked from the Turtle Island.
Yeah, but even that was like, I would have rather had that as just like a regular beer.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, yay, Nicholas is here. Hello, Nicholas.
Thanks for the invite, fucker.
Is that me? I just fucking put the link down there, you piece of shit.
Oh, Joe invited me. Chad didn't.
Fucking your face is dumb. It's stupid all over
it. Regrets. I've had a few.
I shame you.
I'm sorry. You won all those awards at your photo contest, and now you're just too good for us.
Oh yeah, no, congratulations, Dick. That is good.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, Dick.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I might have to give one of those awards back because it turns out one of my photos got missorted in the children's category.
That's on them.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is on them, but at the same time, I'm not taking an award for winning first place in the under 18 category.
Dick, is there something you want to tell us?
I just told you.
No, I mean further, more details.
What? Oh, one of the photos that I got a first place ribbon on. Turns out it was supposed to be in like the hats category. It turns out that it was missorted into the children's category.
Nick, I get it. I understand. It's making a joke. You didn't understand. It's okay. I still love you. Great.
Joe, settle down.
It's impossible at this point.
After last night.
No one was even here for last night. There's like Drunken One, Paul, and me, and like that was it.
And Lysac.
Well, Lysac really doesn't count. He's kind of
in the background.
Yeah, but you might think it was off air, but it's been spilled onto on there tonight. So.
Oh my lord! All those people. See it.
Yeah, all
the
of
greatness of that is our offline chat. All two of them.
So all of your pre-reviewers know.
Yeah, I have 44 subs. None of them are real.
44.
Lee Russell, our good buddy Lee, Mr. Macho Man Randy Savage says, "Examine Natty Daddy."
Oh, will that last for that?
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, we do need Lance for that. Yeah, he would provide the Natty Daddies for all of us.
Now hold on.
Now hold on, Craig. I'm flying away. Lance is awesome.
Yeah, he is. He's cool.
He's cracking, yeah.
He's when he switches to like the natural ice, smooth sailing. When it's Natty Daddies, blackout, like a straight blackout. Done.
Yeah, that's your 10-minute warning.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. If you show up on Friday and Lance is he's got a chant going and you see a big tall boy of Natty Daddy, you know it's going to be a short chat. For
Lance. Yeah, let's have his chat tomorrow night too, I guess.
Yeah. Why? Who else is having one?
Well, Joe's is in the afternoon, Lance, and Harry's doing one for Blue Nose is doing one tomorrow with Dean, I think.
Yeah, you did mention that.
I see that. Yeah.
I mean, he said I'm off.
I think there's a chat after. So it's like, oh god.
Yeah.
Why is it? Oh god. Why is it? Oh god, Craig? Are you nervous about it?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, just 2 days in a row. Sometimes it's like we'll see how that goes.
I can only handle so many hours of your peers.
Yeah, but after 2 a.m., I'm okay.
So what's the scenario?
Nope.
The scenario is you two are just watching college football and pretending that you're actually paying attention to anybody else.
I'm paying attention. I can fucking multitask.
I've seen you multitask. You're Polish. You can't do it.
No, I'm Polish and I'm dumb, but I can multitask.
I'm about to multitask and get me another beer, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, well, that's not really multitask because you're going to get that beer and ignoring everything else. But that's okay though because you're focusing on the beer and we're all.
Well, there you go.
You gonna get me a beer too, sir?
Yeah.
I would like a beer.
You're over your 5 limit, you said.
I don't care.
Jesus.
Get some club soda, maybe.
Getting hammered on $2 worth of beer.
Yeah. Like a case? Like a case of beer? What are you drinking, Nick? What are you drinking?
Maybe I'll
what
put
else?
those barley wines in the fridge now.
I'm just drinking a Moosehead.
Oh, is that
I'm
the
actually on beer
six-pack?
too. Having
I'm moving on to the case of cans. Oh, you still got a Moosehead too.
I kind of regret that I didn't buy a 6-pack. I'm just kidding.
I bought a 12-pack at the
we know you
liquor
guys
store
don't.
closest to the brewery.
Mind you, you got
So I got
on for
this
a kind of
fresh.
you got on for a Rod J price though, Joe, didn't you?
Yeah, $1.39 for my Moosehead. I'm on board.
Hey, I got my Moosehead as fresh as you can get it, pretty much.
Mine probably was fucking 3 years old. Still tasted all right, I think.
Tastes the fucking same.
I'll tell you what though, like when I went to rinse out the bottle, it did smell very skunky in the bottle. It did not when I poured it in and drank it out of the glass though. So
Well, that's because it sat in the bottle. For
yeah,
so long.
that's true.
This dissipates quite quickly, generally.
It was good though. I like I said, I can't wait to actually review. And this is I apologize in advance, but can't wait to review actually more macros on these channel because there are so many that I've either had 15, 20 years ago and forgotten about,
Is that on your
or
channel? Did I miss that on your channel? Or
yeah, my channel, Craig. Yeah, my channel.
Yeah.
All
That's
the
what I
live,
thought you
all the
said.
live chats and nothing but. That's all my channel. You're more than welcome next time if we can find a Moosehead. Well, we are doing. I think we haven't decided 100%, but I think Innocent Gun might be next week. So,
what the original or
the original? Yep, I know you can find that.
I'm good with that.
yeah.
We just got in the
Not
we just got in
100%
the cans
though.
with the new labels on them.
Not
No, but-
100% though. I think that's what we've been talking about.
If you give me like 6 hours before the thing, I'll just jump up there and get a bottle and throw it in the fridge for a few hours.
Yeah.
And I won't join.
Well, because we're in a difficult scenario where it's as far as a beer goes that's not macro. It's tough for everyone in each province in Canada, and then in the States, and then overseas. It's like it has to be something everybody can get, and there's not much of that, honestly.
Yeah. The one you done the other day was like barely heard of it.
Yeah.
You know, being in the UK, I was like, okay, I'll watch anyway.
I have a feeling when the next month we'll probably do Guinness, just because again that's everyone can get that,
Yeah, sure. All right.
and that will be a macro.
I've already got a can in the fridge.
Easy. It's easy. Is it
yeah,
draft? Is it which one is it though?
Yeah, it's the Guinness draft. We'll probably do because it's the most readily available.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only Guinness I can even get here, I think.
Wow, that fucking sucks. Or maybe it doesn't, depending on how much you want to drink Guinness products.
Depends on your perspective, yes.
I mean, it depends. If you go with the flow. If not, I'll just watch. It's all good.
Yeah. I don't think the macros will have any issues with it. Just the actual craft side of things will be difficult going forward.
Oh yeah, it's not whatever.
Then you start trying to blur the lines. We're like, oh, it's Goose Island. Get the Goose Island IPA. Kind of craft, right?
Yeah, but I mean, there was talk of.
Yes.
I'm not.
Right.
That's in
I think
supermarkets,
you froze, Craig, because I didn't hear. You said you were going to say a beer.
Samuel Adams.
Hey, yo, Rocky.
IPA.
The Rebel IPA.
Yeah, well, I mean that's in supermarkets here, which is.
Do you guys get the Oktoberfest?
I've never seen that.
We usually do, but
sorry.
Well, I was just curious, Craig, because he's overseas. I don't know what kind of products he sees from that.
I've never seen that in a supermarket, but they're not saying it may not be.
The Rebel IPAs. Y'all getting the Rebel Rousers also?
Yeah, we get that here.
No, we don't.
But I doubt in Canada and UK they do because
The only Rebel I get up there is just a standard IPA.
Rod pays 27 cents a 6-pack.
Plus tax.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but come on now, plus tax. Come on.
Yeah, plus tax. He pays more in tax than the actual cost of the product. It's fantastic.
Only for Eric's state.
Ontario could do Alpine with Lee.
Yeah, you guys could.
I could get Alpine.
I could do one of those.
Alpine more.
I could do one of those things too, where if we
Probably
do like
Fred.
we get lug tread here. Yeah, lug tread's definitely. I think you guys all get it.
I don't think I get lug tread here.
Nick, you're just constant
I'm
disappointment.
fucking ruining it for everybody.
Yeah. It's on you.
Did Anchor Steam ever come up?
I think I can get Anchor Steam here.
Nick,
I think that
Lee can. I don't think.
Oh no, because I actually haven't had it yet. So
the thing is, though, like if we had it in advance, you could do, like I said, little beer mails, couple beers here and there in advance, and everyone could get it and be fine. I mean, you don't want it to be a common place where every week you have to send beer mails out, but like for something like that where everyone but one person can get it, someone can send it to them. It's not expensive for a single beer or two.
There's 2 liquor stores near me that still sell Anchor Steam in 6-packs, but it's been there
Lagunitas
for a while.
IPA.
Yeah, Lagunitas IPA. I'm fucking on board, dude. I'll anal weiss this to shit out some Lagunitas IPA.
We can do some land shark.
I had that draft.
What, the
Wells
Lagunitas
IPA?
IPA?
Who likes land strike anyway?
How about
Sure.
how about like the Young and Wells bullshit, like the Young's double chocolate and the banana bread and all that stuff? What do you guys get from that?
We can get those at the LCBO, but not at the beer store.
But you can get it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you can get that.
I don't know if there's any in the Niagara region right now, but we can get them. They're there.
I can get banana bread. It's like, but funnily enough, the double chocolate, or whatever it is, triple chocolate, whatever it is.
Double chocolate.
We could just do a Rickard's Red.
It's in that for a while.
How about we don't say we did?
There's a guy in the chat named Tiku.
This Tiku guy.
I can use
Sierra Nevada Pale
bread
Ale,
and
Stone
chocolate
IPA,
here.
Goose IPA. Stone, I know Stone's IPA and like the go-to and everything showed up in Ontario about 4 or 5 months old, but it showed up.
It did show up here.
Sierra Nevada Pale.
Yeah, Sierra Nevada Pale. Don't everybody get that in Canada at this point? No, you guys
I
don't?
could get that.
It's at the LCBOs. Again, I don't know if it's at these LCBOs, but it's at LCBOs.
That's the thing that just sucks because it's like we're not talking about single province. We got 3 provinces where you guys are in.
Unibrew. We could do some Unibrew.
I have Blanche de Chambly. I have
Finnemont.
Easy to get.
Bloody hell.
Blanche, Finnemont, and Maudit I can get.
Madit. I got Madit in my fridge. And I've also
I got something in the fridge.
I got a bottle of Finnemont I guess right now.
We can do some Smutty Nose.
I got food.
Slutty nose.
It's a smutty nose.
Their porter's pretty easy to find.
Yeah, we get Sam Adams Rebel IPA and Sam Adams Boston Lager.
I'm sure you'll get to Oktoberfest in the next week or two. I'm almost positive.
It's nowhere.
Yeah, Oktoberfest is probably going to be.
nowhere.
Usually Oktoberfest shows up here. It's not here yet, but I imagine it will
Well, we
be.
should do. I have one of those in the fridge as well, but I feel like if you guys all get it, that'd be one to do.
We could do Tennant's. We could do Smithwick's.
Could do some Boddingtons.
Boddington's Pub Ale.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do Boddingtons, but Boddingtons is in Nova Scotia. If somebody sent it to me. Like
I don't really want to pick up a 4-pack. That's the trouble. It's like I want a single.
Craig, I'm going to need you to stop being a negative Nancy over there.
Boddingtons. Blah.
You need to get on board with this anal ISIS of Boddingtons right now.
Boddingtons.
I always appreciate your comments.
Thank you. You're going to do a Boddingtons. You're going to do a Boddingtons Pub Ale Gauntlet, Craig. I know it. I can see it. All the subs, all the views on your channel.
Let's do it for Chris. Let's do some Zavich or some Tatra or something.
We could do that.
Sexual chocolate.
Randy Watson.
Nobody knows what that is, Joe, besides us.
Oh, that's great.
Well,
Definitely good.
Give it up for Randy Watson.
Can you get some cow down there?
Right.
That's a classic movie right there. Classic movie.
Oh, it is.
I believe the children are our future.
I know the song.
It's like two people clapping.
I'll just let you pave the way.
Oh, it's an excellent movie.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
It's a
Especially
classic
from the 80s.
Yeah.
What was that, like 87, 88?
Shit, yeah. Supposed to be making a sequel now, they're saying.
I'm on board.
It's like his kids coming over to try to find a wife.
Wow, what they've been doing.
Did you get any Sleeman in the U.S.?
No, we don't. Not that I recall, no.
That's like our only big company you don't get down there, eh?
No. Oh, some interesting news. By interesting, I mean why? But you know how the Genesee has the Genesee, the fucking, what is it called? The brew house. They're releasing a bourbon barrel aged stout in cans from the Genesee brew house, and
what?
Very interesting to see if it's good, because a lot of their brew house stuff is good. But
I kind of want that, to be honest with you.
I think they sat there, and it's funny, they're doing a Genesee brew house like only release of it to start, and I think then it's getting distribution to Buffalo and Rochester, and I'm like, I've never thought I'd see the day where Genesee is doing like
Old Speckled
limited Old Speckled 10. I think almost everybody could get, right.
It seems like some people have this fondness for Genesee.
I like Genesee. Genesee cream ale.
Genesee ice here.
You don't get the cream ale there though, Rod? Not at all.
Well, I got one spot I could get it from.
Dude, the thing about Genesee is, look, I'm not a fan of most of this stuff. The cream ale's solid. I enjoy it. It's their brew house stuff that they started doing right across the street from the brewery, where they do smaller black
I hate cream ales. It's like,
yeah, most cream ales are. Yeah, most cream ales just. I mean, they sound like it sounds great. You're like, oh, I fucking have a cream ale. This is gonna be great. And then most of the time, you're like, no, it's not really not great.
That's just me though.
No, I think it's a lot of people. Have you had the 6.1 up there, Craig? The cream ale. What the hell is the name of it? Because you guys get 6 point, obviously, doing the resin.
Yeah, we get a few, but we don't get. I think we've had the
Sweet Action. What's it called? Sweet Action.
We used to get that. I haven't seen it for a while. It's more the Bengal.
Yeah, the Bengali. Yep, the IPA.
Yeah, and then the obviously the resin. But we used to get the crisp. Is it crisp?
Yeah, that's their Pilsner. Oh,
yeah, we used to get.
Good job, Jamie.
We used to get 3. I can't remember.
I love it. Yes, I'm here.
Look at those clouds.
We could do
smoking.
Ballin'.
Just for you, Chris, what showed up today in the area is your left-hand milk stout nitro.
Excellent.
I'm glad you said the last bit.
In tall boy cans.
Tall boy?
What's the price?
Fucking probably like 7 cents a can. Oh wait, no, that's Rod's price. I'd imagine probably like $10 a 4-pack, because that'd be the same thing.
I know. Oh, excellent. Excellent.
What about fullers?
Yeah, I think everyone gets fullers to some extent. I don't know exactly what your range is there.
We can get the ESB, the London Pride, or the Border.
Yeah,
right,
same here.
It's 20 after 11, and my internet's going to be cut off on the 1st of September. So we'll see if I'm going to be here for 5
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah, I can't get anything folders right now.
Are you fucking kidding me, Nick? Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. I used to be able to get the honeydew at least.
We could do the Crest Super.
Oh fuck! I can't get that. I don't care.
Nah, I don't think we're gonna do that one. Oh, Eric took off. Oh, didn't even see it. Eric said, "I'm out of here. 5:30 comes early. Thanks for having me on, Albino."
Oh,
wow! Very quickly.
It was good having you, Eric.
Yeah,
although
my feelings, you left that fast.
Yeah, our macro correspondent.
Yeah, Eric's the new macro correspondent for anything in relation to Hangouts.
Correspond.
Bush. You can do some Bush.
Drunken one will join us for that.
Come on now.
There he goes.
We can just go and buy a 2 for a Bohemian, and I can send out a bottle to Lee and Nick.
Yeah, I'm not on board.
What's this?
Why not? Why wouldn't you be on board?
Let's use some Heineken Light. It's made with Cascade hops.
Heineken Light.
Heineken Light?
Yeah, so someone, I want to say is Rod, somebody on my Facebook feed. I think it was actually 2 people liked Heineken at some point.
Oh,
and since they liked Heineken, it comes down my feed and it keeps on telling me about Heineken Light, and they're like, no, it's made with Cascade hops. Like, shit, what the fuck is this? Why is this happening? I don't want to see this.
Prod, you like Heineken?
No, I mean I like it better than Bud or something.
Yo, if I can find this and see who likes it, I
like it better than Budweiser, Miller, or Coors.
We could do Blue Light.
No, thank you.
We can get the Reverend in on it.
Definitely no, thank you.
Reverend?
The Reverend wouldn't shut up about how great it is, and everyone else going, "This is gross."
Okay. How about we do the most innovative beer of the century and do Mad Jack Lager?
What the fuck's going on? Are people planning my show for me now? Is that what's going on?
I can't get half these beers, so it's nothing to do.
Yeah, we need to do some prep work. Is all we're doing. Some prep work.
I take it. You guys don't need me as the fucking guy to run the show anymore. You can put it over.
No, I mean it's on your channel. You run it, but we just tell you how to run it. Is that it?
I'm not really cool with that.
Damn. Okay. Sorry. I mean that's on me. That's on me. No, I was just thinking about a bunch of different beers. I don't like the macro side of things.
Brainstorming what we could get over here, and Nick was saying if he could get them there, and
yeah, and then every other fucking beer, Nick's like, I can't buy it.
I can't fucking believe I can't get fucking Fullers here anymore.
You can't get Fullers.
That's on you.
I can't
get Anini Fullers.
No, I can't.
Oh, that shoots my idea to fucking throw it.
Well,
I was able to get. I used to be able to get.
It doesn't matter.
At least.
It doesn't matter. What can you get, Lee? That's the main thing.
Well, the one Fuller's I can still get is Fuller's London Porter. So that was one I was going to suggest.
I think I can get that. I'm on board. I'm on board.
They usually have that in a 4-pack at the LCBO at the Walmart, Chris.
There's a chance. There's a chance I can get
my favorite. That's my favorite place.
There's just a chance. There's just a chance you might be able to get it. Just a chance.
Just a chance.
Nope. It's not like Fuller's is readily available over there now, is it?
I can send out a bunch of Boxer gluten frees.
You cannot.
Oh, fuck.
You can,
that would be wasted.
It would be thoroughly enjoyed by absolutely nobody.
Be thoroughly enjoyed by Craig.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Craig might fucking send something back in the mail.
Okay, if you sent one of those to Craig, it would get there like 4 months from now, and he would not thoroughly enjoy it.
It probably tastes better, though, right?
No, I'll be very appreciative, but
no, you wouldn't.
No, you really wouldn't.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to rescind that comment. That's not. You're not happy. That's not anything you want to do.
But unfortunately, I haven't finished it. But unfortunately, so I'm joking.
It's not time for the historical British politeness here. It's much more. You should just start beating down the colonials when they make weird suggestions like that.
I'm sure everyone can get
violent.
I don't know. I probably have to go.
What were you saying, Chad?
I said I'm sure most of us could probably get Goose Island stuff.
Yeah, Goose IPA was one we threw around.
I literally threw it around because I don't want to drink
Goose IPA, Goose Honkers, and I think you the Endless IPA.
Eat the Honkers ale and stuff here.
Yeah, we can get the Honkers.
Who really wants to get the Honkers ale though? That's the thing. Anybody?
What about Murphy's Irish Stout?
I'm on board.
That actually showed up here.
Your store, yeah.
Get that.
Oh, that might be. Oh my God! Look at that. Nick actually could get one. It's fucking Nick. Congratulations. Thumbs up. You guys any cool smoke, bro? Bing, 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 bing. What the fuck?
Let's see. 4-packs. Can we get them in the Niagara?
Get those individuals here.
Yeah, 4-pack.
Rod, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it as creepy as possible, but it's 41-21 Ohio State. So.
I can get Stranger Than Fiction from Collective Arts. Oh yeah, but can Lee get it? Fuck.
You can collectively get fucked on that one. Just saying.
I don't feel like that's something. Again, though, it comes down to if everybody but a single person can get it, then somebody can send it to somebody.
We can get Murphy's Irish Stout in a 4-pack at the Welland Avenue LCBO beer store. Sorry, in St. Catharines.
I wish I could get it in a nice little concise 4-pack too, because I'm probably gonna do the
Gauntlet?
Murphy's Gauntlet as well. Yeah,
I'd like to see that. That'd be cool.
Gonna do it live on air during an analysis?
No, I'm not gonna do it live on air. That would be a bit stupid.
Well, also, you're gonna have to buy another 4-pack because you're gonna get drink 1, and then you get to drink 4.
Yeah, that's I gotta drink 5. I can do math, Nick. Thanks.
Yeah, but you'll have to buy 8. You'll have to buy 8 if you're buying 4-packs.
I don't get.
Nick, we understand how numbers work. We're okay over here. Also,
down, Nick.
Yeah, it's also not a bad beer to buy multiple 4-packs.
No, I said I could. I said I wish I could get it in the 4-packs.
Yeah, he would have to buy 2 4-packs. We see how that works. He'll enjoy one and then gauntlet the shit out of the other.
We'll have to buy 2 for.
Oh, Nick, I see what you did there, but I wasn't amused.
Nice try, but the joke didn't land.
Yeah, sweet.
Actually,
dad, non-dad joke.
Stores that have them are at 0 for inventory.
That's on you.
Your liquor stores are bullshit. Just saying.
Well, I haven't checked the LCBO yet. I'm doing that.
Your liquor stores are bullshit.
They are though. They are bullshit.
They are bullshit.
I don't deny it.
In Canada, you got to buy liquor from like country rent stores or what?
Yep.
Well, you got to buy it from. Like I have to buy mine from NB Liquor. He has to buy it from LCBO, which is the Ontario Board.
Grocery stores now.
Yeah, and
NSLC.
And certain provinces do have like privately owned stores, but they're usually not all over the province. Like they're usually in the bigger cities.
And none of them are comparable to like just the average everyday liquor store you probably have down the street from you, which probably has like a warehouse full of fucking shit.
And that you pay 27 cents for a fucking case of beer, like your broad.
Yeah, what about you, Craig? In the UK, you can just go to any grocery store or anywhere. You have to actually go to a liquor store or a beer store.
No, I mean our supermarkets have picked up their game.
Nice.
Probably in the last like 6 to 8 months. Depends what you're after. I mean, even to so much as the English kind of craft beer scene that's really picked up. But whether the standards are the same as going to a proper bottle shop or the brewery, that's debatable. Because they have to price it accordingly. The breweries do for what the supermarkets want for a price point. So you have to question sometimes the quality in that.
Yep. And one thing you were telling me, Craig, that I found very interesting that maybe not everyone's aware of, but like a lot of your beer is basically single bottles, single cans only. Very rare to find like 4-packs, 6-packs, cases and stuff, right?
It's becoming a little bit more usual than it was, say, a year ago. You can pick up a 4-pack, or it's generally a 4-pack.
Mm-hmm.
In some instances, you can pick up a 6-pack of like in some of the supermarket ranges of is it Kona from Hawaii?
Yeah, that's brewed by I believe they're owned by a conglomerate.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're not.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had any of their beers, so pretty widely available, and I've been for like a couple of years or so.
That toasted coconut brown ale's pretty good.
They've actually got some beers that are pretty good with them. Yeah.
I think they brought a new one out this summer. I can't think what it's called now. It's like a real tropical.
They had they had a passion fruit wheat ale that I recall. They have the toasted coconut brown ale.
I cannot remember what it was. Oh, so you've tried it?
The toasted coconut brown ales, yeah, that's pretty good. Mostly because
coconut.
I'm surprised you tried that.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. It's it wasn't because it said toasted coconut in it at all.
Oh no, of course not.
Never.
Anyone want to go into a case of pumpkin spiced whiskey with me?
No.
Has it got coconut?
A lot of fucking dumb questions asked in this chat in the history of
Welcome to Chad Starbucks.
That's in the top 5. That is in the top 5.
The last thing I want to vomit is pumpkin spice anything. Just saying.
Revel Stoke pumpkin spiced whiskey.
I think Joe wouldn't mind vomiting
sounds like a
that.
bad idea.
Well, that's pumpkin spice B. That's not whiskey. C. Fuck
Right.
off. That's kind of
Yeah, you have to buy it in a case of 12.
Yeah.
a case of what?
What are the sizes of the bottles?
They're 750 milliliter bottles.
Fuck off with that garbage. What is that?
What's the price, Chad?
27.30 a bottle.
Joe, there's coconut in it.
No, there's no coconut in the fucking thing, and I wouldn't even buy it if there's fucking coconut in it. God damn. So they're making you buy a case because they know it's going to be shit if you buy a single bottle.
It's probably by like Keep Six or another distributor that's brought it in and held it at their warehouse, so you have to buy it by the case.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Stupid.
Oh.
Wow.
Because, they can't open a case and take one bottle out. They have to sell it to you by the case.
Yeah, I know that shit.
It's an ingenious way to sell
That
beer.
happens here all the time. No, one. No, you can't even go buy the 4-pack. Fuck off then.
Fuck, who wants a case of fucking pumpkin spice whiskey? Like, literally, who wants that?
Wow.
I would say even if you loved
Joe.
it. I'm saying even if you loved it, like I couldn't see you buying more than maybe a couple bottles of it. You're not going to be like, oh, I need a fucking case of it because nobody wants a case of fucking pumpkin spice. Yeah, I don't.
Joe, earlier this week I saw a case of Bud Light Apple, and I thought, who the fuck?
Unless you're splitting it between 5 or 6 years, then
why didn't you buy it?
I did not buy
exactly.
that.
I feel like that's something probably Chris would be down with.
No, I don't like apple flavored anything.
Really? You don't like ciders at all then?
Well, besides ciders. And ciders
you get ciders over there.
For me, ciders have to be fucking super sweet or
I don't like beers that are flavored in a way that is, generally considered a brewing fault if you taste apple in a beer. Just like,
do you guys want to buy a case of Cascade Sang Noir?
No, not probably like $30 a bottle.
$26.85 a bottle, 12 bottle cases.
Well, I was mentioning
sorry.
Well, I'll just say one of Aaron's buddies, Aaron Doucette, Julian, he bought some stuff from the Keep Six Imports, and he bought a case of Cascade something, and he ended up having 4 left over after he gave a couple to friends and drank some and kept some and everything, and you could take them back, and he went back to the fucking the LCBO and they exchanged it, gave him his money back, and they said they had to fucking dump the beer out because something about Keep Six doesn't want him back. So they actually gave him his money back and then said those were going to be drain pour, and that's how the returns for Keep Six work.
That's weird because the stores here in Niagara, the way they do the Keep Six returns is they just put them on their shelf.
No, that's what he thought. He was like, they're going to go back on the shelf. He said, no, we have to actually pour these out. They don't.
You can return beer in Canada.
Oh, yeah, LCBO, you can turn basically anything, right?
Even if it's open, you can return it.
You can drink it and say you didn't like it and take it back.
That's crazy.
But then, the variety you get is like eight different varieties of beer, something like that, right?
Damn.
Sort of.
Yeah, this beer's not working for me. I think I'm going to bring it back.
No, people do that.
What was happening at one point, and somebody got caught for it, is they were buying vodka. And they would drink the entire bottle of vodka, and then they'd fill it with water, and they'd reseal it and bring it back and get their money back.
God.
And the LCBO would put it back on the shelf because it was sealed, and then somebody would buy water.
Wow,
that's on them.
I can't believe you can return beer like that. That's crazy.
In New York,
yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Have a good night, sir.
Take it easy, Nick.
Take care. Cheers.
We have We have a bunch of lover beer stuff here too.
I don't know what that means.
That's another company that Keep Six brought in.
Lover.
They're all like $19 a bottle, and you have to buy a 6-pack.
How does the returns work where you are, Rod? Can you return any beer? Because in New York State, at least from the places I went, they no return policy. So even if you open it up,
can't return beer. I mean, it's like you bought the beer, you're stuck with it.
Yeah, same here.
Why would we let you return it?
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much what happens here.
Much of luck.
Because I remember it was 2012-13 when Goose Island released Night Stalker and Big John, the two Imperial Stouts, that the base beer was the base beer for Bourbon County brand stout, but it was not in the barrels. And then Night Stalker, they hopped the shit out of it, and Big John, they put cocoa nibs in it. And Night Stalker actually got infected, and people were trying to bring it back because they heard like it was, didn't taste right or whatever. I remember my local bottle shop I go to, they're like, we can't return it. People were like throwing fits. They're like, I paid $11 for this. People say my batch is infected on the internet and Beer Advocate, blah, blah. And he's like, I don't pay $11 for something that's not going to be well, too bad. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. Shitty, but it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in 2015 or whatever, you could return Goose Island to Bourbon County, but
directly from them, though, right? From them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember quite a few beer tubers mention that.
I just can't imagine you walk into the store. You know what? I had this beer. I didn't really like it. I need my money back. They'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Well,
you can't do it anymore. We're in Trump's America now. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
Our returns are: customers may return any product except for gift cards that is in saleable condition, including vintages, products, and beer purchased as a regular or special customer sale to any LCBO store, provided it is accompanied by the original receipt within 30 days of purchase. Customer will be refunded in the applicable tender as used by the purchaser.
That's like them saying, sorry.
I never tried to return a beer. Maybe I'll try it one day. You know what? I drink.
Well, when you fucking get them for 7 cents a bottle,
I didn't like it. I need the rest of my money back.
Oh, sorry. I paid more than 10 cents for this bottle. Can I have my $2 back?
22 ounces and just didn't like the beer. I wanted to be thorough about it.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I really hated it first.
Well, they did change the wording of their returns a little bit, because it used to be that you could return it no matter what, even if it was opened. But it was up to manager discretion on whether or not you had drank too much.
Yeah.
And it also leads to, I imagine there's at least been 1 or 2 instances of someone like hanging out outside an LCBO and robbing somebody, and then coming back with the booze later and just cashing it in for money.
All returns have to be accompanied by the by your ID, your name, your phone number, everything.
Oh, really?
Or an adult.
Oh no, they have it. They're strict in there that if you go in with a kid and the kid touches something, you get kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. Right.
They've gotten much stricter in Nova Scotia about that stuff too. I can remember back in the day when I was doing like liquor runs for like underage teenagers and stuff, and making money that way so we could pay for our own booze. Can't really get away with that anymore. If you walk into a NSLC like twice in a row, they'll be like, "Get out of here."
Gee, how's that apple booze?
It's pretty much a McDonald's apple pie in liquid form.
Oh, fuck, man.
It's from my hometown.
I'm rendering the peach pie one, and I'll do that one afterwards. And I just reviewed Pop City's probably wants a Pilsner. That's so messed up.
Oh, fuck it now.
Yeah, interesting. Is that smooth? Is it smooth?
Is it smooth?
It's smooth.
It's something else. I don't think there's a word that exists for it yet.
Does it make you want to grab your chair flap?
Smells like shit to me.
It's like cigar hashings, humps of paper, and then pine tree just comes out of the ass or something.
Are we fucking describing a beer right now? I'm confused.
No,
or
just
is it a moonshine? It's a moonshine?
See, this is why Guy needs to write a book on beer reviews, where you can just put this all down, and I think that'd probably be the most fun read ever as far as a beer book goes.
That'd be so fucked up. Yeah.
Coffee table book by Guy.
It's all written in blood.
Hey, Craig, you shoot your pants there? What's going on?
I think so, right?
No,
The glossary explains orange candies.
I said orange candies about 3 times in the last review.
Yeah, it'd be like there would be like the Kindle form or the PDF form of the book eventually, and you could like do a word search for orange candies, and it would come up 8,000 times. So
it just naturally comes up as file corrupted.
There's too many. We couldn't handle it.
Let's go in the toilet.
Scotch candies, 2,083 results.
We apparently have 8 viewers, but nobody's saying a thing.
Oh, what a bunch of fucking assholes.
Are there any comments?
No comments.
I hate all these people watching right now.
There's no comments.
Stalkers.
I bet some of them are haters. Do we have any downvotes?
I don't know. I don't have that open.
They're all waiting for
today I popped out the chat window so I could have it in this window, so I don't have to change windows.
Right.
Oh, see you later, Craig.
Have a good one, Craig.
Have a good night, Craig.
Take care. Thanks very much for letting me join. Cheers.
No, thank you.
He's gonna go shit.
See you later, Craig.
See you soon. Cheers.
Cheers.
I was just watching that British TV show, White Gold. It's about Windows. Netflix. Watch it. It's good.
No, I've just been watching Dirty Jobs the last 2 days.
Wasn't White Gold about cocaine or not?
No, it's the frames on the windows.
Have you been watching Dirty Jobs the show, or have you just been watching Dirty Jobs on Pornhub?
Both, you know.
Little bit of column A, little bit of column B.
Damn! It depends how you start coming.
This guy gets it.
So I posted earlier tonight, is anything going on tonight? And 5 minutes ago, I got a response from Terry, Beer Goggles. Yes, I just did a dump that looked like a bear's arm. Luckily, it came out claws last.
Jesus. He hasn't posted a video in like 5 months.
No. While he was shooting, did he say bear with me?
I didn't ask you.
Was he recording it? Because if so, he may have.
No, but it's like every time I hear like people talking on the phone, say bear with me. If there's a bear with you, do you run or just stand still? I don't get it.
Can somebody go to Ottawa and hit him for me?
No, don't hit on me.
Maybe get Dale to show up.
Dale's and Rockham, they don't cross over the border.
What the fuck happened to Dale too? When was the last time he posted?
You moved into your new house. You've just been trapped there ever since. It never comes out.
Yeah,
he's got a family and responsibilities and no life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the Castle Brewery Caboose IPA. It's almost a entire year. It's over it. August 26th. August 24, 2016 was the last time he posted a video.
Jeez. And I think that used to be freehand style.
I guess it's time for my comeback to reinvigorate BeerTube. Oh wait, that's never going to happen.
Until October.
Reinvigorating BeerTube?
Yeah.
The king is back,
the king shall return.
Back, baby.
Rod has passed both Chris and I.
You know what?
He's got the crown.
Your crown.
You're the king of BeerTube now, Rod.
Hey, let's pass it on to Rod. That works for me.
The mountain.
There comes a lot of responsibilities with being the king of BeerTube.
Yeah, first off, everyone's going to call you a liar, and they're going to doubt you. You gotta let them know. You gotta put the law down. You gotta be like, no, Jay Terrio, you're not coming into my chat.
60% of your subs are now your enemies.
Yeah,
maybe that's how that works. Something like that.
You got to harass and bully even your supporters in the comments. By the way, it worked for me. That's what I did.
No positivity, only negativity.
Yep.
You have to use straight fingers all the time, right? What? Like a fist. Kangaroo's fist.
And then when you do a beer review outside, you have to yell at the airplanes flying over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if there's any kind of traffic and a guy on a motorbike of any sort, you yell at him. for about the next 30 seconds, and you have what would you used to call them all the time, Lee? Pieces of shit, pieces of shit, terrible human beings, waste of space, all that good stuff.
You also have driving from one place to another? You have to find a building that makes it look like you live on a lake.
You live in a hut of some sort.
Next time I do an outside one where I actually like pan around and show the entire view, you guys are going to be fucked. You're going to be like, "What the fuck happened?"
I'm scared. I don't want to see this.
To it. Yeah. There's dead hookers on his property now.
No, I don't leave them on the open. Come on, dude. What are you talking?
Come on, he's not Paul.
Oh, you should walk around with the GoPro, just show around the neighborhood, and go to like Wendy's, get a poutine, get sick again. Document the whole thing.
That was Dairy Queen. Yeah,
Dairy Queen.
You got a poutine at Dairy Queen?
Yes, he did.
What?
Yeah, no, they have poutine
good for one thing: ice cream.
Rod, there's one thing you need to know about
Dairy Queen.
One thing you need to know about Canada is poutine at every place you go to. Every
the best poutine is KFC.
Can you get a Tim Hortons?
A&W.
Oh, A&W does have a good one. You are correct. Yes.
Actually, no. See, now that's now I lied a little bit because I don't think Hortons actually has a poutine that I'm aware of. Do they?
They had a thing that was cheese and gravy on like potato skins. Let me see if they still have it.
But seriously, Rod, you go to like any fast food joint basically, and they all have their own version.
I like a good poutine.
Mm-hmm.
They do have potato wedges, and they do have cheese. All that's missing is the gravy for Tim is.
I mean, you come to Canada, there are poutine flavored pizza pops for fuck's sakes.
Jesus Christ!
Oh God!
Also, Rod, when you say poutine, we're talking about the same thing, right? Poutine.
Yeah.
Yeah, poutine.
Soups and sides. What do we have?
Little cheese curds.
Mm-hmm.
Big fucking.
One of the places out here that I like, they do braised beef on it. It's really good.
Yeah, there's
we have a place called Smokes Poutinery that makes like 40 different poutines. Awesome.
Remember, we had them at that fest like a couple years ago in St. Catharines. They were really good.
You also had the poutine that gave you the cum on your chin at my festival from the Crazy Caboose.
I do remember that.
When Chad and I go over to Iggy's or whatever, and I get a poutine there that has the gravy, the cheese curds, the fries, and then I put fried pepperoni on it, and it's fucking delicious. That's all you need.
You're not Canadian, Chris.
And I get one that has mine has a spinach dip on it.
Are you waving your hands like Lance? Settle down.
Yeah.
Settle down.
That's what she said.
You get excited about the poutine like Lance. You get
now. Hold on.
You pulled pork on my poutine.
Hey, Drunken One, you get poutine down there?
I've never heard of it. I've heard of Boomtang.
That's my favorite flavor tang.
French fries, gravy, and it's usually up cheese here curds. It's like a beef gravy, and it's cheese curds.
It's like a comfort food for sure.
Yeah,
it's a heart attack in a bowl.
Y'all are the ones that turn me on to the
pierogies.
Yeah, pierogies. Yeah. Those were pretty good. I had my wife picked up some, and I cooked them up.
Yeah, pierogies are good times. Yeah, poutine is one of those things where there's some places like we have a poutinery now in Buffalo called Allen Street Poutinery, and they do it the right way. But so many places won't use cheese curds.
No, they use like shredded
cheese, and and then they don't even have like a decent gravy. It's just like hides out of the jar or something.
If you get in the U.S., every time I've gotten it down there, it's had like turkey gravy.
Yeah. No, Allen, the place in Buffalo now on Allen Street, it's nice because they have a burger joint and then they have the poutinery, and both of them sell good craft beer, like really good craft beer. And the dudes that I think own the poutinery are from Quebec, so they have an understanding of how it's made, which is a rarity because, like you said, you get a lot of it's wrong. Either they don't use cheese curds, or they use the wrong gravy, or it's a mess usually. But a lot of times they'll have it on the menu. They'll be like, "Oh, here's our poutine," and then you get it. Like this is like cheese fries with some sort of gravy on it. That's not right.
Yeah, I have to look that up. I see how. Excuse me. I see how it's spelled there in the comments. So I will.
I could say it if you want me to.
I think you can say it.
I said Allen Street, but Anal Street. Anal sheep. It says streep. It doesn't say sheep, but sheep works.
Yeah, what poutine essentially is it was an invention by starving French people who live in cold climates and needed a lot of fat content in their diets.
I feel like we should do a analysis on poutine.
You should just shut up.
I can't do that and apologize in advance.
I actually kind of want to walk up to A&W right now and get a poutine.
You should, and then you should show everybody here that's not Canadian what it looks like.
I could actually also walk through Wendy's drive-thru and get a Wendy's poutine to compare the two.
Walk through the Wendy's drive-thru
poutine for you.
No pants though. You have to go in just
I
a
don't
shirt.
have any
and
pants
that's it.
on right now, so it's okay.
Just a shirt and that's it. Like in with the $20 bill.
Hold the $20 bill in my ass cheeks.
Yes. Don't forget your cape though.
I'm not. I'd like to see all this happen right now, if it's possible. Is it vlog time? Is it vlog time?
No. Wait till Chris gets there with his fancy camera, getting all the HD.
Yep.
I don't think Chris wants to get that close to whatever's happening.
Nope. You know, Chad would be on World Star Hip Hop the next day.
Yay! Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Balls and cocks and all.
Correct.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
No, it doesn't look pretty good. It is pretty good.
No, it is fucking. I mean, it's just it's basically the equivalent of like Southern comfort food but for Canadians.
Yeah. Well, that's what it says on that.
Basically what it is.
It says it's mostly Canadian and then like North America, northern United States.
Well, the northern states stole it from us. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Well, we stole it and made it worse. So
yeah,
it's on us.
Worse.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not a lie. I'm not exaggerating. There are probably like 20% of the places who serve poutine actually serve poutine like the right way.
That's where
it's like you guys stole our Tim Horton.
But everybody loves Tim Hortons.
We do Frito pies and chili
Frito
cheese.
pies,
Hot Frito pie. I love Frito pie.
Do you say Dorito pie?
Frito.
Frito.
Okay.
Fritos, yeah.
Well,
and
you can
big
get that
slabs
with
of
Frito,
meat, big briskets, beef briskets. Oh, amazing.
Yeah. I'm getting fucking hungry every night. Now I'm going to go get myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and feel like vomiting.
Teasing the fat kids again.
I have a Panzerotti in the fridge.
I thought you were going to go get a poutine.
Okay.
I want to get poutine. I do. I really do, but I don't want to walk that far. They're far away.
Also, Rod, Ohio State's up 49 to 21. You might want to send Todd to Texas. Make sure he's okay.
He's probably, it had to happen.
He's probably hammered and everything is awesome anyway. Oh, I saw this picture on Facebook, Lee, with the sharing the brouhahas, the St. Ambrose pumpkin ale. I guess it's showing up everywhere.
Yeah.
Delicious. The cinnamon gum beer.
You know what? Yeah. I really do find that beer has gone down over the years, but I think it's also just how much they're making now. Like
it could be palate too.
It could be palate, but I mean, I don't know.
How many beers have you?
I find you've gone down in the last few years, there, Ronald.
Especially in quality.
Yeah.
Probably better in Quebec.
Well, you got to think. When's the first time you had it, Chad? Like 3-4 years ago? 5 years ago?
6-7 years.
Okay.
Ago?
Well, and how many beers have you had between now and then? How long has time passed? It could have went down quality, but a very real possibility that your tastes have changed and you prefer certain.
Yeah, because unlike what Jay Terrio tried to float the other night, their palates actually do change.
Oh, I agree. Palates change. I'm just saying that it's always reminded me of like when I first started drinking it reminded me of a pumpkin light, and now it kind of reminds me, like Guy said, of like a cinnamon gum. Like it feels like they've gone down to the point where it's just a spiced beer now instead of a pumpkin pie beer.
I don't want to talk out of my ass, even though I do 93% of the time. But here's the thing: I thought like it was a proven fact that taste buds change like every 5 to 7 years, something like that. Like they do for everybody. So if someone said that they don't, then I mean, like your palate clearly changes. Right. It probably has like 5 in our lifetime, 5 or 6 times already. So, I mean,
well, they say you they say you sort of change every cell in your body every 7 years.
Yeah, so I mean, the taste buds you would think would change too. Like I mean, I remember reading stuff about it, and that's what it said. And I mean, you can probably pull a lot of people just when it comes to beer. And if we've all drank beer for at least 5 years, I mean, your tastes have certainly changed. There's tons of people who love IPAs and then end up hating them, and vice versa. And barrel aged beers and sours and everything. You run the gauntlet of all these different beers. You know, it is an acquired taste. A lot of styles are acquired tastes. It's true, but your taste also changed, and there's a lot of outside factors. Like we're talking about Chris, who, by the way, again, congratulations, Chris hasn't spoken. What has it been? Almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah,
almost 2 weeks.
His palate's really going to change,
and it's going to really change. And he's already probably seeing some changes, even with that vape, which will change. Like if he didn't vape at all, you'd be even more so of a big change. But you're going to see a big change over the next 6 months to a year, where different things are going to come out.
Rod was watching his favorite beer right there on his little screen.
Watching what?
I'm just watching all the beers on your little screen.
Oh, to the left, your laptop. We can see the.
Oh, is it flip? Yeah.
It's funny. My screensaver is all naked women.
I think Rod's wife might, have a little issue with that. Like, you can have naked beers, but not naked women's. Rod.
Twins, Joe.
What's that?
What if they were Asian twins?
She'd be all right with it.
See, you running with the joke doesn't work, Rhino. Anyway, here's the thing. As far as St. Ambrose, just a regular pumpkin ale, I haven't really noticed a difference in quality over the years I've had it. I don't think I've had it as much and for as long as Rhino has, but I seem to recall it always being sort of that kind of bubblegummy cinnamon kind of beer.
When it first came out, it was the Great Pumpkin Ale, and now it's just known as Pumpkin Ale.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I think you sent me their Great Pumpkin version of that, or an Imperial version or something from them. That was totally different, but just a regular one. It's always been the same as far as I can remember.
$4.95 for a fucking bottle of St. Ambrose.
Later, Jimmy.
For $3.41.
Later, Jimmy.
See you, Jimmy.
Bye.
Adios.
Keep it real, son. Keep it real.
It's funny you guys say that. It's hilarious. My check-in to the pumpkin ale from October of 2013 had a weird cinnamon bubblegum aroma and taste going on, but it sort of worked. Nothing amazing, but enjoyable. So I guess that's something that everybody kind of gets out of that beer, huh? That's insane.
Cinnamon bubblegum.
Yeah.
Still counts as candy, so therefore not crazy.
Cinnamon candies. Yes, cinnamon candies.
Yeah.
Aaron, now he responded back then. He said it tastes like kind of pumpkin soda pop, kind of like, and I could see that. Cinnamon and bubblegum, right?
No.
Can't see it.
No.
Negative.
Nancy.
Stupid bats.
When has Aaron been right about anything?
But Aaron.
Probably more times than Chad has been right.
Probably more times than anybody on this panel, honestly. He's probably the most level-headed motherfucker out of everybody we know.
He doesn't even do cable management in his computer case, for fuck's sake.
Poutine, hockey, and Rush is the Canadian Holy Trinity. William Kepley.
Yeah, well, William's out of his fucking mind.
Poutine, coffee, and what?
Poutine, hockey, and Rush.
That sounds like Nick. Where's
no,
Nick
that's
from?
Nick. That is Nick, basically.
Yeah, that is Nick, but let's not deal in stereotypes, William, please.
No, with Nick, it's okay.
Where is Nick?
You laughed a long time.
Lee only likes poutine of that list.
I don't even like poutine.
How are you even a Canadian?
I don't like poutine, hockey, or Rush.
Why did you order it then?
I didn't order it. You and fucking Pascal ordered it. I ordered a hamburger.
You said you went to that place, had poutine about a year before you got sick on the poutine.
I never got sick on poutine. What are you talking about?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
I know. We went to Dairy Queen, And you guys asked me what was good, and I was like, well, I'm getting myself a burger. And you guys, well, we should do the poutine. And I kind of looked at both of you and like, okay.
No, you were.
When I go to Dairy Queen, if I get a burger, it's the fire breather burger.
Who gets a burger at fucking Dairy Queen?
Their burgers are actually good.
The burgers are pretty good at Dairy Queen, at least here.
Yeah, the burgers are really fucking good, Chris.
Actually, our
a hot dog.
There's a bunch of fat people here, plus drunken one telling you they have good burgers.
Actually, I think our Dairy Queen is the exception to the rule. It's probably the most greasiest Dairy Queen that's ever existed.
What, your local one?
Yeah, so I think probably like compared to other Dairy Queens, it's like, you know, you take the burger and it's in the wrap and it's already like leaking grease out of the wrapper. It's like,
it's like a fucking Baconator from fucking Wendy's. That just fucking.
Yeah, our Dairy Queen is essentially like the last stop desperation. Nowhere else is open kind of thing. Because our town's one of those towns where everything closes at like, you know, 10 o'clock and at 5 o'clock on Sundays, and it's like, you know.
Next thing, Lee takes you to a local hotel with a guy who's just offering a mustache ride without offering it.
That guy was freaky as fuck. He should be. There was this weird guy who was running the desk at the hotel there, and he looked like he should be in like some like upper class British motel or hotel of some sort, but it's like maybe he got demoted because he maybe had some like child porn problems or something in his past, and this is the only job he could get now.
Hey, they now have a pumpkin pie blizzard.
Yep. Sure, of course they do. Of course they do.
That sounds good.
I want to try this Kahlua pumpkin spice Kahlua. Pumpkin spice Kahlua.
That might be all right.
I want to try that.
Certainly better than whatever that pumpkin spice whiskey was for $7.
Yeah, the only Patron I ever liked was the Patron XO, the coffee one.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you tried that, but you did.
Work tastings.
Damn work.
There you go.
After work, time taste.
We have the flamethrower grill burger. It's such a good burger. Such a good. I want to go to Dairy Queen.
Well,
what's going on?
It looks like our LCBO has nothing in the pumpkins yet.
No, I keep checking.
Congratulations, Canada. That's another thing you have up on the States. You guys actually get your pumpkin beers when it's appropriate to get fucking pumpkin beers.
Wait till
That's
tomorrow.
great.
It'll be September. Oh wait, I'm still online. It's 12:02. And
yeah, they haven't fucked you yet.
No, they're not going to shut you off till the morning when they come in.
Also, I just want to clarify here, based on what Chris
They shut
says
you off.
in his lower third. He said he clicked on my invite, so I win. Chad, I win.
Fuck you, Chris.
Well, you're the one that said fuck him. Well, I remember. I heard you say that.
Are you coming to get me in the morning? Not in the morning, in the afternoon.
Yeah, before work. Yeah. I don't
But
know.
he won't click on your invite though. No invite.
I'll have some clothes on, I swear.
Is this a private discussion you guys need or something? I don't understand.
What the hell was going on right
I
now?
don't even know where the fuck.
And Jamie says the burgers are good at Dairy Queen. You shut your mouth, Chris.
Oh shit.
Okay, fine. Fuck. I guess I have to go get a burger at fucking Dairy Queen.
Nah, you probably won't like it. Save more for us.
All degrees.
I'll do a fucking agri-food review on it.
Oh, will you know? What happened to that channel? That's like my channel.
That's good. Hey,
Not
that's
existent.
kinda-
It never will be.
I'll start soon enough. And by that I mean probably in about 4 years, right, Joe?
Yeah, not even. No.
I'll
Maybe
just
like
start
7.
without him.
I own the YouTube channel. You can send me the fucking video.